Hey everybody, happy Monday. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are feeling good. It's your girl, the Brooke Ashley, and today we are here to talk about some hot topics. The Super Bowl was last night. I hope y'all had a really good time watching. Now, let me just say, y'all, this year's Super Bowl was kind of dry to me. The ads were really weird and creepy, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Yes. Okay. We are starting off the week with a bang because I got a Dear Brooke letter in my emails. I woke up to it this morning and I said, oh, this is definitely going to be in the next live. And here we are. But yeah, you guys are sending in the emails asking for help on how to navigate things. So, child, we gonna talk about all of it. That's gonna be the last segment of this live. Yes, this is an email, honey. This is the email. This is the email. Okay. Yes, come on in. I'm happy that you're in the room. I'm excited for the letter. Yeah, a mess. And it was so funny because I'm not. And just so you know, if you write me a letter, an email asking for help, I will never say your name. So if you're in the chat right now, just know I'm not going to say your name. Don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna say it's from anonymous. So don't even worry. I'm not going to say your name. So I got you. Okay, I got you. But I love how you titled the email. You said desperado alert. I was screaming. I said, okay. So I already knew that it was foolishness when I opened up the email because the title had me in tears. Okay. Yes, honey. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Okay, you're listening while working at headquarters. Okay, come on in. Yes. Oh, hey, Brooke. I DM'd you about the girl pregnant by the inmate. She found out he has 5 other kids while live. Oh, I think I did. Yes, I think I did see your DM, and you said talk about that. It's in what, part 8 of the story? A hot mess. I'm starting to believe that I hope this story is fake just for her sake. But then again though, if the story is fake, you're just a complete weirdo because why would you even lie about this? It's just this whole thing is very sad. Very sad. Come on in, y'all. You said, "Oh, thank you so much. Thank you." Pretends to be shocked. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I will be watching the replay of Kempires Live with Alex and C Diggy One. I know it was good. Alex is hilarious. Chris is hilarious. So I know it was good. You know I love Kempire. So I'll be watching the replay after this. Okay. Come on in. You said we have a letter from Amsterdam from Mars. All right. Is the letter going to be messy like that person who said they slept with their aunt's husband? The letter is it's a good letter. It's the person who wrote in, she's very conflicted, as I think anybody would be. She wants to know how I would navigate the situation. She just wants some help and clarity on this. Also, if to all my married people, feel free to chime in on today's letter when it is read at the end of this live, okay? Because I want to get your opinions on this. I'm gonna give my opinion, what I would do. So it's gonna be a whole thing, okay? You said it was so fun. They had Camp Key King. Oh, I know they did. I know they did. One of the other baby mamas reached out to her and told all, and then he called her collect. It was a mess. Oh, a hot mess. Yes, not subscribers writing letters to Brooke asking to help desperado friends like she is Santa Claus. Listen, okay? Okay, you said your students are gone. I get to listen while I'm cleaning and setting up my classroom for the next day. I love it. Child, we're going to talk about it. I promise. We're going to talk about all of it. He called collect a mess. Alex had Kemp clutching his pearls. Oh, I know he did. Alex is, when I tell you, Alex has me in tears every single time we collab, every time I watch one of his recaps. Alex is just, his mind is brilliant. Like, he is just so funny. His mind is just so sharp, okay? Oh, I know it. Thank you so much. He was watching the live from his cell. You can still call people collect. Desperados Anonymous, child. Okay. I might buy 5 more share of Sony stock. Brooke Ashley, the Desperado Slayer, honey. Oh, I'm sure. Hey, Jameer. Hey, Ayana. Come on in. Now, Jameer and Ayana, hopefully we get through this live smoothly and in peace, but please keep your eyes out. I have a feeling that things might go awry. I hope not. I hope we're all on the same page when I read the letter, okay? But just keep your eyes out, Jameer and Ayana, okay? All right. Listen, y'all, I don't want Jameer and Ayana to have to work too hard today. Let's have a smooth, peaceful live. The last 2 lives have been great with no trolls, okay? So let this be another troll-free live. Make sure to hit that like button as you enter in. All right. You said the chat's going to bring out the worst. Oh, Jameer, don't say that. Jameer, don't say that. It's going to be good, Jameer. It's going to be good. All right, y'all. Now, I do want to, I'm going to refrain from playing in the church. Okay. I'm so ready. Okay, honey, are you ready? You said that last live still has me screaming. I have an email I need to send you ASAP. Okay, well, send it to me. Send it to me and I'll read it in the next live, okay? And I won't read your name. I'll just say it's from Anonymous, okay? So you said we might have a desperate straggler in here waiting for their moment. Yes. Let's make these plans to these men. Brooke, I need you to talk sense into my sister. She's been with a bum for 5 years now. Lord have mercy. People keep it cool. We don't want to see Brooke's usher finger go up, okay? Jameer said, let me go listen, honey. Jameer is ready. Jameer is ready. So don't try Jameer today. He is on 20. We have Ayana in here, clocked in. So don't try it, okay? Yes, honey. Desperado's hiding in the bushes, honey. So, all right, y'all. Let's just rare form Monday, y'all. Oh, you feel it, right? You feel the vibes. You feel the vibes. So, y'all, come on in the room. Oh, come get the popcorn, the pickles with a dash of hot sauce. Come on, snack. Come on, snack. The Desperado Avengers are lurking, honey. All right. That we don't want to hear Brooke's silence. That's when you know it ain't it. Okay. All right, y'all. So shout out to Johnny. Johnny, you were such a good sport because the last live, how you came in late, that was a lot of fun. That last live really had me in tears. Watching the replay of it really had me screaming again. So we had a good old time. We cut up. If you missed Thursday's live, go back and watch it. If you want a laugh for the ages, that live was it. Okay? All right. Now, I do want to talk about the Super Bowl quickly. I was here for Bad Bunny. I love Bad Bunny. I loved his halftime performance. I read that his was the most watched halftime performance. The set was beautiful. And the whole vibe, just gorgeous, okay? Did that. Ate that up. Bad Bunny's performance was the highlight of last night's Super Bowl, in my opinion, because the game was dry. This had to be the driest game that we've seen in quite some time. Jill Zarin, let me just clock you real good. Miss Mamas, you've always been insecure and just very desperate and thirsty for fame. That's always been evident since the first season of Real Housewives of New York. You have never been that girl. You've always wanted to be that girl because of proximity and the money, but you will always be the insecure girl that you've always been since you were little. You are a grown woman, almost 65, almost 70 years old, still very nasty. And for you to get on your Instagram live last night while the game was still going, complaining about Bad Bunny, about his performance, saying, where are all the white people? No, ma'am. And Miss Girl, I really hope that reboot on E flops. With you, Luann, Ramona, a whole bunch of races, but I really hope the show flops. And I will not be watching, but absolutely not. I have the clip right here. If you guys did not see Jill Zarin, she deleted the post because of all the backlash, but shout out to our friend No Chaser TV, because No Chaser has the clip right here of Jill Zarin running her mouth. So I'm gonna play that for you right now.
Agree. Now we all agree. I agree. I said it before that it was the worst halftime show ever, and it's 250 years that we're celebrating right now in the United States, and I just don't think it was appropriate to have it in Spanish, and quite frankly I didn't need to see him grabbing his G area. I think it was totally inappropriate. You've got all these young kids watching the Super Bowl, and he doesn't have to be grabbing himself every 5 seconds. Is he so insecure? Seriously, I didn't understand it. I don't speak Spanish. I would have liked to have known the words he was saying. To me, it looked like a political statement because there were literally no white people in the entire thing. I think it was a political statement, and I'm not taking a side one way or the other. I just do. I think it was an ICE thing. And I just think that the NFL sold out, and it's very sad because this was 75 years, and, shame. Shame. And Lady Gaga got a facelift. I didn't recognize her. I literally had to Google her face to see who it was because we all couldn't agree who it was. So that was kind of fun in the middle of halftime. At least it gave me something to do because it was so hard to watch.
So shout out again to No Chaser because that clip, Jill, you tried it. I think that Jill is a loser, always has been. Now Bethany Frankel isn't my favorite person either, but I will always stand 10 toes down in the fact that the demise of their friendship was due to Jill's jealousy of Bethany surpassing her. Because Jill gives me a classic case of she wants to see you do well, but never better than her. And she was okay with Bethany when Bethany was the sidekick flunky, when Bethany didn't have any money, when Bethany had to depend on her for money and parties and opportunities. She was okay with that because you have people in this life where they can only be friends with you when they're in the superior position. But when it becomes even, when you get on their level or you surpass them, now it's a problem. That was Jill's problem with Bethany because Bethany was never supposed to surpass her or make it. And when Bethany made it, their friendship crumbled. I have never seen it for Jill Zarin. She's always been very insecure, just very nasty, very ignorant. And the racism to drip from your lips to say, where were all the white people? I don't speak Spanish. Girl, shut up. I'm sure you were chowing down on guacamole and chips and guac and also, and so girl, it's like the most racist people. And you guys are the first ones at all the Mexican restaurants having a good old time with your margaritas. It's so nasty. Girl, what are you talking about? She's very racist. I can't stand her. Yes, the salsa and guac and salsa. She's very nasty. I've never seen it for Jill. Never seen it for her. I knew who she was when she did that to Bethany, when Bethany made it. Never saw it for her. And girl, how dare you say that? It's not about understanding the language. It's about feeling the vibes. It's about feeling the pride of all sorts of people who live here. It's about embracing everybody because America is supposed to be the melting pot, right? You're from New York, right? It's like, girl, what are you talking about? You don't need to understand the language to understand that it's still good. It's good music. Good music is good music. I listen to merengue, girl. I only know about 5 words in Spanish, okay? And it doesn't stop me from listening to the music. What are you talking about? What are we saying here? Selena touched millions of people. God rest her soul. She touched millions of people. It's like, what are we talking about here? So if it's not in English, you don't like the music? You sound so ignorant. You're an idiot. And that's why that show is going to flop. You're a loser. You and racist Ramona. I can't stand her. They can't find the beat because they have no soul. Exactly. Too bad people are not cultured and eclectic. Puerto Rico is an American territory. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That's the biggest gag of it all. Puerto Ricans are American. So it's like, girl, you really sound so ignorant. You really sound so ignorant. It's just like ignorance on every single level. Yes, music is spiritual. She's devoid of it. Thank you. If they don't like immigrants, stay out of their restaurants. Don't partake in anything, you old hag. Exactly. The golden garbage bags. Oh yes. Taylor Armstrong. Now, Taylor, I felt sorry for you in the early seasons of Beverly Hills. But besides that, you coming back on OC was a flop. I really want to go in on Taylor. I was going to say something that was going to be so nasty and just so rude. And I was really going to go in on you, but I'm going to just be quiet. But girl, never mind. You're another one, another Karen, just raggedy. And that's nasty work for you to say, oh, I don't like Bad Bunny's performance. What is this? It's all in Spanish. Nasty work, Taylor. Nasty work. Yes. Okay. So you knew that's where I was going with that. You knew exactly what I was going to say. Okay. So we see each other. That was where I was going to go with it. Okay. So we babe, when I tell you we are on one accord, you already knew where I was going with it. You already know. Nasty. Yes. It looks a mess. They gave her a bad batch. Yeah, oh, you know, you're right. You're right. You already know what I mean. A mess. Yeah, we see each other. A mess. Yeah, she called the Puerto Rican flag Cuban. She's an ignorant fool. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, so we see each other. We see each other. They hate everything that's diverse, but yet they want representation for them. It makes no sense. You know, it really shows how self-centered a lot are, because you see representation every single day. You see representation of yourself every single day. The majority of entertainment is all, and it's a few of us. It's a few of us. And then you're mad and outraged when a few of us do make it into the spaces. Fashion, entertainment, it is all 99% this. Very little of us. If there are any, it's always a token, or maybe at the very best, it's maybe 2 or 3. In every arena, for the most part, it's always you see yourself represented every single day. You guys are pushed as the beauty standard. I mean, not in my house, but you know what I'm saying. But since the beginning of time, it's always been that they push y'all as the end all be all. And now that we're finally saying, no, babe, it's diverse over here. Look at all this black and brown beauty. Now y'all have an issue. It's craziness. How are you mad when you see yourself represented in everything? I just don't understand that. Like, you don't want people to have anything. That's wild. It's wild. Okay, no, because I want to say more. I want to say more, but got to keep it cute. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk the way I want to talk, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Yes. Why weren't they watching the Kid Rock halftime show? They were represented over there. Exactly. Like you get what I'm saying? I mean, listen. In my house, it was very much Black is beautiful. Like, my parents made sure that we knew we weren't brainwashed. They made sure that, they weren't raising kids with self-hate or identity issues. We knew very much that we were Black and beautiful, and that Blackness was the standard of beauty. Okay, like I wasn't one of those Black people raised in with feeling like, oh, less than. No, in our house, it was very much so. You are beautiful, and Blackness is beautiful, period, hands down. I don't have those stories of identity crisis, or I was one of those Black people who didn't know. Like, no, it was very much in our house, Black is beautiful, and don't let anybody ever tell you any different. And if they do tell you anything different, you tell me and Mom, and we're gonna handle that, period. So, I feel sorry when I hear about my Black brothers and sisters who grew up where their parents didn't enforce that, and they felt like whiteness was the standard. I didn't grow up with that. I grew up with the beauty standard was us, period. And I know let me be quiet before YouTube gets funny with this live. Okay, all right, let's talk about it. So, period. All right. Yeah. No, it's true. Yes, I saw that. They've been crashing out over Lupita being cast as Helen of Troy in Christopher Nolan's upcoming movie. I saw that. They are big mad. Okay. Oh my gosh, Coco Jones looked gorgeous. She did a great job singing the Black National Anthem too. She looked amazing, honey. She looked beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Yes, they really are crashing out. When I tell you, I smile so hard every time I see Olandria from Love Island. Like, I beam. I'm just so happy. Just loved it. So, Yes. You said your parents taught you at a very young age to be aware of how I present to the world because we traveled a lot, but know that my skin color was beautiful and hair picked with a fist to the air. Okay. All right. As a multilingual person, their ignorance is so profound. We had to know more than one language. Yes. No, that's what's so wild to me. That is what is so wild to me. The fact that they are so proud to display their ignorance to the world. Yeah, they can't stand it. They cannot stand it. Mama has a 22-inch waist. They can't stand it. They can't stand my girl. They cannot stand it. That they are seething. Yes, Whitney was smiling from above. Yes, she was. They're more mad about, yep, than those. Exactly. They sure are. Funny how that works. Okay. Honey, I was looking around like America's Mom. Really? Oh, yes. When they said that about Travis Kelce's mom on Traitors, I was like, America's who? She's not. I didn't even know who that lady was until 5 months ago. So I don't know who is. I don't know who is. She's not America. She might be your mom, but she's not. She does not represent America's mom to me. So I hope she makes it matter. Same here. Americans are the only country who frown upon knowing more than one language. Yes. Yes. It's very sad. What America is she mothering? Exactly. That's what I want to know. That, honey, they can't stand. No, it's the truth. They truly can't. They cannot stand seeing someone else celebrate. They can't. Very self-centered behavior. So, child, you said I didn't see Jennifer Lewis on there. I'm screaming. Now, listen, y'all. Let me just say, I have to talk about this last episode of Traitors, episode 8. Can we talk about it? Because this showed me the race dynamics again in society. This last episode, I had to decompress. I was so mad. I turned my television off. I was pissed. Okay, let's talk about it, y'all. I was pissed. I was so pissed. Hey, Darkchild99, thank you for the super chat. Did you see Candiace's response to the bigot? Rob from Love Island. I saw how she ate him up in the Instagram comments after the episode aired. Is that what you're talking about? Hey, Darkchild99, thank you for the super chat. That's why I hated when the lady on Traitors said Miss Kelsey is America's mom. Like, what the F is that? And why would that come from you? I was confused about that too. I was very confused about that too. Right? Like, I just want to know whose mom is she supposed to be? Because she was not my mom. I was confused by that. Hey, Gemini617, thank you for the super chat. Happy Monday, Brooke. Candiace didn't get banished because she got blessed because they couldn't handle her. Yeah, we're going to talk about that right now. I'm still upset by that. Yeah, we have to talk. Listen, we have to talk about that statement. That was triggering. That was the epitome of this. I want to just choose my words carefully because we're not talking just you and I. This is in public, you know. It was very much. It just felt like we're demonizing the Black person, a Black woman, and infantilizing a white man. For her to say that, for Kristen to say that sweet boy wouldn't do anything, that was very troubling to me. That was very troubling because, first of all, the name of the game is Traitors, where nobody should be trusting anybody 100%. So the fact that we've now absolved Rob, but we have suspicion on everybody else, that's not alarming. And what really did hurt was the fact that Kristen is also a minority herself. So for her to say, oh, that it couldn't be Rob, that sweet, sweet boy, or that sweet, sweet man, girl, what? Kristen, you should know better. Like, what are we talking about? I was really bothered by that. I was really bothered by that. Yes, they weren't on Candiace until he said it. Yes. I was really upset. That was wild to me. I just said, first of all, Kristen, you should be suspicious of everybody on the cast. Not like for you to trust Rob 100%, that's very telling. That's very telling to me. Kristen is pissing me off so much Kristen is pissing me off so much. Listen, it bugs me how everybody judges us harshly and assumes the worst of Black women, but at the same time, they look to us to rescue them. Not me, girl. I hope that no non-Black person looks to me to rescue them. I hope not. Listen. I see my Black women to take the capes off. I never had my cape on. Granted, I don't think I ever gave those vibes about saving anybody. But I think that as a collective, we need to just say, I'm off duty. I'm not helping anybody. Period. Take off the capes. Take off the capes. But no, you're right. It is really crazy to me how people assume the worst of Black women, but then want us to help them. But I need my Black women to wake up and just say, I'm not helping anybody. Period. And don't care how that sounds either. It's enough already. It's crazy. Yeah, honey, it's in the box. Untouched. Okay, please. Yeah, this group of faithfuls is not smart. We are not trying to Bose those girls. Yeah, because you see the way, I don't like the way Bose has her cape on in Beverly Hills. And we spoke about that in the last recap. It's very unsettling. Let me say this. Let's not forget that the culinary world is notorious for minimizing chefs that are women and people of color. Yeah. And the fact that Kristen is both. Kristen is an Asian woman in a predominantly white male field. And for her to give Rob all this leeway and grace is wild to me. For her to say, oh, it can't be Rob. That sweet, sweet man. Girl, what are you talking about? Child. Yes, honey, I will never be anybody's hero ever, especially no, it's not happening. Okay? A mess, a hot mess. It will never happen over here. The Garcelle and Sutton dynamic too. Weirdo. So you said Kristen's about as sharp as a basketball. So listen, y'all. At the round table, well, let me just say this. Candiace, thank God, did get rid of Colton. But when it was his time to leave, and he said, Candiace, I know that it's you, that was troubling to me because that let me know that off camera, Rob told Colton who the traitors were. I remember reading when the game first started that they are not allowed by any circumstances to reveal who the traitors are. That the traitors are not even allowed to say, hey, I'm a traitor. And if that does happen, they're disqualified or they have to, their contract is revoked and they don't get paid. Because that's really unfair. Like, why reveal that? It ruins the game. Colton was so smug and just so nasty. I can't stand him. I'm glad that he's gone. But I did not like the way Colton said, Candiace, I know it was you. You know, you're next and whatever. I was really bothered by that because it gave me Rob ran his mouth and told him. Candiace, I feel that Candiace played a great game. But Candiace, let me just say, I think that you got a bit sloppy in episode 7. I think that your best bet, if you did not want to vote for Rinna, the votes were for Rinna or Natalie. You were better off voting for Natalie because one, that would have taken off the suspicion off of you regarding Rinna. And then 2, other people were split between her or Natalie. So I wish that you would have done Natalie and not Rob. I think that was the biggest giveaway. That was like, wait a second, why are you going for Rob all of a sudden? Especially knowing that Rob has all the faithfuls whipped. So I'm just kind of confused as to why you went for Rob in that episode and not Natalie. Because I feel like had you gone after Natalie, you would still be here. And Rob's gameplay wouldn't have been able to work had you just gone for Natalie. And then on top of that, you wouldn't have had Rob gunning for you like he did in this last episode. I was really upset. Yeah, and Natalie's ungrateful ass didn't appreciate it. Exactly. So now back to episode 8. Candiace, you played a phenomenal game because nobody was suspected that you were a traitor. My only thing is that when you and Rob had that conversation before the roundtable, I think that had you maybe played along with Rob and said, hey, Rob, let's work together this time around, I think that maybe things would have shifted in your favor. But I think that you letting him know that you were now against him, I think that worked against you, I guess, even though Rob is still a snake. But I think that when it comes to Rob, it's chess, not checkers. Had you just gained his trust, I agree. Had you just gained his trust, he probably would have backed off of you at that round table, and he would have spun it and had somebody else banished and not you, in my opinion. I would have played him. Sometimes you have to play the fool in order to win the game all along, in my opinion. Yes, Candiace should have never gotten rid of Monet. I agree. Had she not told Rinna that Monet had said Rinna's name, I think that Monet would have been a really big ally for Candiace. I agree. Rob was not to be trusted, but Rob had been planting the seeds for a while. No, you're right. You're right. But I think that maybe it would have been a last-ditch effort for Candiace to have Rob in her back pocket. Maybe. My thoughts. Candiace knew the writing was on the wall. The first time she gave Rob's name, he'd already started saying her name. Rob has the house eating out of his filthy hands. He was going for her. You're right. It was sort of a lose-lose. You said Candiace honestly underestimated her opponents. I agree. Rob was intimidated by Candiace. Yes, never let anybody know your next move. Exactly. Can't act on emotion. Candiace did very well. Candiace should have voted for Natalie, but they were getting out the black folks. They were getting the black folks out first anyways. Very true. Rob would have done it anyway. You're right. Hey, Darkchild99, thank you for the super chat. That is so true about black women being their heroes. They look to Siri to rescue them. Yes, they did. And one of y'all made a great point in my last recap. Darkchild99, thank you for the super chat. One of y'all made a great point in my last super chat about why the reason why Siri won was due to them looking at Siri in a different way. They didn't look at Siri as a formidable opponent. They looked at her as like the mother figure. If you're reading between the lines, one of y'all said what I'm really trying to say. And that worked in Siri's favor for why she won. They underestimated her. They looked at her as, she's there to coddle them. Yes, we know she was seen by them as, yes. They couldn't believe her mastery gameplay. Bitter at the reunion too. They were. Yes, you're right. If somebody else piggybacked on your point too, they did see her as that, and that did work in her favor. They were very upset at the reunion. They were like, "Oh, you played us. I couldn't believe that it was you, Siri." But you see how people allow their biases. They allow their biases and their stereotypes and their hate and ignorance to blind them because of how they viewed her as that. That's why they didn't view her as a formidable opponent, which is really sad. Very sad. You said Brooke just say Aunt Jemima or Miss Butterworth. We know what you're saying. Yes. Okay. Siri played a phenomenal game and moved so swiftly. They'll never have another great season like that. I was so happy that she won. Their faces were priceless, but that's the point of the game. Siri took advantage of the stereotype and won that money. Very true. I said that when he first started saying Colton. Oh, sorry. Siri thought I was talking to her. I'm screaming. I said that when he first started saying Colton was his buddy. Child, y'all have me screaming. Attraction or lack of plays. Yes, you're right. Attraction or lack thereof plays a huge factor. You're right. No, that's very true. Siri ate that up. She never apologized for them. Feeling hurt about her manipulating them. Very true. Oh, you said you think Candiace desires, and that's how she got caught up. Oh, you think so? Oh, I didn't view it as that at all. In my opinion, I think that Candiace is a very loyal person. I think that she does like Rinna. And I do feel that because they're both housewives and they're both traitors, she really did have Rinna's back. That's how I viewed it. I think Rob had a crush on Candiace, which played into his intimidation. Yes. He liked, and I think that Candiace probably reminded him of Janae, because Janae and Candiace do favor each other. Yes, Rob does. Yeah. The way, I always thought that Rob had a crush on Janae on his season of Love Island for sure. Yeah, he did have a crush. I think he did have a little slight crush on Candiace too. Yes, Candiace was blinded by loyalty. I agree. That's the complete opposite of what I agree. She was loyal, but Rinna would have not returned the favor if it came down to it. Oh, I agree. I think that if it were on the other foot, Rinna would have definitely sold Candiace out for sure. I agree. So he used Colton's to his advantage. Rob and people like him know how to use their looks. Look at all the men in the Tyler Perry lawsuits. Rob could never back a baddie like Janae. He thought she was looking like Janae. Yeah, he did. I think that Janae and Candiace do favor a little bit. They do favor each other. And I think that he did have a slight crush on Candiace. I thought that same thing too, which is really funny. Oh, thank you so much. Wait, what happened? Why? Is something going left? What you said, is Dorothy in here? Is she in here to tell us to move on to the next thing, Claudia? Hey, D. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. You have to have nothing but hate in your heart if you didn't appreciate Bad Bunny's performance. F Jill and all of those. Okay, all right. F all of them. Hey, Taya Fox 1, thank you for the super chat. Black folks and the Civil Rights Fire Department. Okay. Hey, I don't have a catch name. Thank you for the catchy name. Thank you for the super chat. You look so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wait, what happened, y'all? Is something you said move on to the next thing, Claudia? Child, you had me screaming. Rob, he did call her beautiful at the round table. Child, you said they said they were looking at you. They were looking for you, friend. Move on to the next thing, Claudia. You said the sad thing is it's taught to them we are not born that way. Very much so. Yeah, honey, we were waiting for you at the door, honey. Now, I do have to say, oh, let's bring this up, please. What about Candiace's husband's comment about their son? So I don't know if y'all saw this on X, aka Twitter. I'm gonna always call it Twitter. I don't care. I'm gonna so call it Twitter. Your mama named you Twitter. I'm calling you Twitter, okay? But Candiace and Chris, I've always thought they were a cute couple, but Chris Basset, I need to just whack you quickly. What would possess you to tweet? And I get that you were trying to be funny. I'm trying to find a little bit of grace. But this was obviously a joke that had gone wrong. What would possess you to tweet how your 16-month-old son said the N-word? Why would you tweet that out? And then you left the tweet up for a full 24 hours until you finally deleted it. One, we know that that's not true. Two, you couldn't just text this to Candiace. You couldn't just call her up on the phone. Why would you say that on a public platform? Why would you joke like that? It's not funny. It's just stupid. And then it felt like, and Chris, it's no shade, Chris, but in all seriousness, though, it felt like you were trying to get attention. It just felt like very cheap antics because your wife is getting all this praise and attention and press because of Traitors being one of the biggest shows ever right now. She's on it, doing a great job. Why did you feel the need to tweet that on the night of the episode where she gets banished out of the castle? Like, why did you do that? You can't and you know, Candiace is getting new fans, new love, new adoration. You know, people are saying, oh, I love Candiace. She's having a really great time right now. It's her time in the sun. And it just felt like a cheap way to chip away at it and to take the attention off of her. Because why would you think to say that? It was a stupid joke that should not have been tweeted. Like, what are you, did you have anything to drink? Like, were you tipsy? Were you drunk? Because why would you say that? It was so stupid. Like, and I'm really I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard not to go there. I'm trying so hard not to think that, but my mind did go there. My mind did go there because there was no reason for that. There was no reason for that. It was so stupid. Yes, he's a fool. He looks way better cooking and having his mouth closed. That was ignorant of his yes, he wanted a moment. Yes, I'm really hoping that it was not jealousy. I'm really hoping that it wasn't. That tweet was a choice. Yes. You said, "Oh, you feel she married down." Damn. Child, it was so stupid. He likes the attention he gets when he talks. He knew exactly what he was doing. I never saw it for him. Op behavior. Child, a mess. He should stick to cooking. I was really upset by that. I was really upset by that. You know, some men need to shut the F up and get back in the kitchen. I really question his with Black women now. The disrespect is astounding. He would have received, divorce papers the next day if that were me. Child, as a chef, he should know better. Oh, you think that he's more than just jealous? I think he believes that he should be more successful than his Black wife for the simple fact that she's a Black woman. I really hope that that's not the case. No, you're right. A jealous man is a dangerous one. You said it last week, Brooke. No, you know that I said that. You know I stand by that. I am 10 toes down in that. But I'm praying that that's not the case. I really am. You said if you don't shut up and make those crab cakes, child, as a human, he should know better. I'm trying to give grace. I'm really trying to give grace. Hopefully this never happens again. Hopefully this was just a one-off. It was a bad joke that went horribly wrong. He had a lapse in judgment, and I would like to believe that he is a very supportive and loving husband. I would hope. I'm praying. I'm prayerful. Doesn't he have more money? Do we think he's jealous of the fame? Could be. I mean, they said that in the reunion when Candiace first joined the show, Candiace did say that he comes from a family of money. I think his family owned a mattress store from where he's from. So he comes from some money and some wealth. So, exactly. So, very surprised they've been together for so long. Ooh. Child. Ooh, y'all have me yelling in this chat, child. Most house husbands want to be housewives. That's a huge lapse in judgment. I do like them as a couple, but that was not cool at all. Yeah, it was a huge lapse in judgment. Yes, and if that really did happen, why did he think it was cute, funny, or X-worthy? Exactly. You said he was always too friendly with the women who hated his wife. Permanent side eye, sorry, not sorry. I think that he definitely got on board and did have Candiace's back when they started coming for him. I do think that I wish that Candiace never told Giselle that he had a slight crush on her, or that if, out of all the housewives, he would have gotten with Giselle. I wish that Candiace had never said that. But yeah, I do think that he did have her back. But I will say this. I did not like how Chris would be quick to reprimand Candiace when she would defend herself. Like when they were on that one couples trip in season 6, when Wendy and Eddie hosted that trip on the Chesapeake or whatever, wherever that was. And Candiace got into it with I think Ashley, Darby, and Michael. And then Chris was getting mad at Candiace. And I was like, Chris, you don't chastise your spouse in public. And also, your wife is in the right. You need to have her back, in my opinion. So I didn't like how he'd be quick to chastise his wife and not just snap on her ops. Yes, like he was chastising a child or something. My thing is, if you're not from a certain community, don't use the words or even mention them, really. I agree with that. He was too friendly with her haters. I agree. That I agree with. Yeah, I wish she never said that too, because Giselle had that in her back pocket. Yeah, he's still a chef. He's still a chef. You said, wasn't Candy's mama supporting his behind when times were hard? He snapped on Candiace. Yes, I remember. Oh, Lord, you think so? Jesus. He is supportive. I just want him to be gainfully employed. I do not want Candiace to be another Dr. Simone. Well, Candiace said on Carlos King's channel the other 2 weeks ago when she did the interview, she said that he is a part of, he owns like a restaurant group or something like that. He's doing something, he's really he's making money, he's doing well. So that's good to hear, And she said that he takes care of the mortgage and the other bills, and she'll buy groceries. So it sounds like he does bring home the money, which is good. So you said, I don't like them as a couple, honestly. Candiace disrespected Chris a lot, especially during season 6 when she told him, I will cuss you the F out, check your attitude. Now, I will say, I've always said, okay, now we see each other. I always thought that how they spoke to each other as a married couple was very hard to watch. And I feel like if you do have those arguments as a married couple, they don't need to be on camera. I think that exacerbates whatever issues you guys already have going on. But I always felt that the way they spoke to each other was off, because I'll be damned if I'm sitting up there cursing at a man and I don't want a man cursing at me. You know what I'm saying? It was the way they spoke to each other was always off, like a mess. Yes, they do talk to each other crazy. I agree. The money isn't the issue here. It's him running his mouth and being hungry for attention. I agree. Yeah, keep that to the kitchen table. I agree. I don't like how they cuss each other out. Yeah, they did talk crazy to each other. They did. You said Chris gives me that he thinks he's down with the culture, if you know what I mean. Yes. At least he's not a sea soul. That's a big yikes. I agree. You said Candiace got a knife for a tongue. She's a verbal assassin. I love my girl bad. I love her down too. You said, my dad is Latino, my mom is Black. My dad never uses the N-word, but his Black friends say it to him, but he said he would never. Oh, I love to hear that. I'm glad that your dad doesn't say it. Because a lot, especially if you live in New York, a lot say it, and then they'll hit you with that. Well, no, I'm Black too, child. I'm like, okay, now you Black. Every other day you're not Black, but when it comes to saying the N-word, now you're Black. All of a sudden you got roots in Africa too. Now all of a sudden you Black. Now all of a sudden you Afro Latino. But any other day is I'm not Black. I know Black. But then when it's time to say that word and you're called out on it, now all of a sudden you Afro Latino. So yeah, but shout out to your dad for not saying it. Okay, let's talk about it, honey. Honey, I'm from New York, so if you're from New York too, you know that they say, and then when you call them out about it, it's, oh no, I'm Afro Latino. But any other time, they're not Black. It's I'm not Black. I'm not Black. What are you? I'm not Black. But then when it's time to say the word, then when it's time to be a part of a movement or make some money, now all of a sudden they're Afro Latino, Afro Latina. No shade. But I've noticed that when the natural hair movement came about in the 2010s, then all of a sudden they jumped on it and said they're Afro. Okay, let me be quiet before I get. Let me be quiet before I get in trouble. Let me just be quiet. Let me be quiet. Before I get in trouble. Before I get in trouble. Because I remember clearly the natural hair movement when that came out. Then all of a sudden they jumped on it, and now it was their Afro Latin, and now they became the face of the natural. Okay, let me just. Okay, come on, friend. If I'm talking about it, okay, all right, we gonna talk the truth on this Monday. Let them know, Greg. It's getting too real, honey. It's getting too real. We getting a little too real, honey. We getting a little too real. So. Okay. Okay. Let me be quiet, child. Move on along, child. Andrew Jackson, you have me in tears right now. Stop. You have me screaming so loud. Okay. Let's just move on, child. Let's just if I'm preaching, just let me know in the chat, okay? Yes. What along, Claudia. Now hold on, friend. I have to ask you. I see folks in the chat calling you Dorothy. How do you say your name? I just want to be respectful because I want to call you by your name. How do you say it? Is it Dothy? I just want to say it right. I see folks calling you Dorothy, Dothy, Dottie. How do you say your username? Let me know. I want to give you your proper due. I want to say your name correctly, okay? So let me know down in the chat. Don't move along till we pass the collection plate, okay? Let's make these plates for these men, child. Oh, okay, your name is Dorothy. Oh, okay, I love it. Okay. Okay, Dorothy. Okay. So I'm gonna be calling you Dorothy. I love it. Great. Perfect. Yes, honey. So everybody is Dorothy, y'all. So no more of Dottie. Child, I see them calling you all sorts of variations of your username. So perfect. Okay, Dorothy, thank you for letting me know and the chat know. Great, fabulous. Yes, honey, Dorothy, honey, yes. Oh, you said Dorothy was taken, so you just had to, I'm screaming. Okay. Listen, child, they were calling Dorothy all sorts of stuff in this chat, honey. We had no idea, so... Oh my gosh, no, I have to know, and especially because Dorothy always says, "Move on to the next thing, Claudia." So I listen. Dorothy's always in the chats. I want to make sure that I learn her correct name. So, I just had to ask. Jameer, same here. I didn't know. I was trying to connect it. I said, let me just go on and ask, okay? Next, I was putting up my picture profile. What did your mother name you? Not Evangelist Brooke and Armor Bearer Dorothy. I am screaming, honey. Y'all have me screaming. Oh, yes, honey. Dorothy is PR, honey. Okay. Yes, honey. Dorothy is a colleague at this point, okay? Listen, me and Jameer, I thought the same thing too. I had no idea. I said, how do you say this name? So this is fabulous, okay? Yes. Oh my gosh. You said as an aspiring writer, I feel like I need to write a book on this channel's lore. Oh my gosh. You'll have a good story. You will have some good story. You said if I couldn't figure it out, I was going to call them Absidef. Oh gosh. You said Miss Dorothy is on the front pew, honey, of the church. Yes, honey. Oh gosh. Dorothy is the lead of PR as well as Jameer security. You said couldn't tell me it was Doe Dottie. When I tell you, listen, Dorothy, we didn't know how to say your username. I was going to say, I didn't know what to say. So I'm glad I finally had the courage just to ask you and to say, hey, how do you say your username? What's your real name? Let us know, because we're all sitting up here struggling. I didn't know how to refer to you as. I don't know what to say. So we have it all squared away. Thank God. Yes, and now Dorothy is today's star of the live, okay? It was Johnny last week. Now it's Dorothy. You said, Dorothy, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Yes, honey, we have a team, honey. We have a team over here. Oh, it's the Don Don. Y'all better stop it. You said, don't forget the 2.0, y'all. I am screaming. Oh my gosh. I was just like, friend, hey friend, because I didn't know what to say, but now we know, honey. Oh, yes, honey. Yes, y'all got some names on this mother effer. Yes, from Webby. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, well, Dorothy, if you want to be a mod, just let me know, child. Oh, yes, honey. Yeah, Dorothy's quick, honey. Dorothy's quick. Oh my gosh. I love you right back. I love you down. Okay. Hey, Dark Child 99. Thank you for the super chat. Brooke, before you move on to the next thing, Claudia, did you hate any of the dinner party outfits from last week's Traitor episode? The one with Lisa poisoning Jam in plain sight. Oh, I do want to say about episode 7, I thought Colton looked a mess. I thought the pearls that he had, he looked a mess. Colton looked terrible. I didn't like the outfit at all. And in regards to Jam, I think that it's unfair that Jam said Lisa's name as he was being taken away. That took all the guesswork out of it. Like I feel like once you're considered murdered in the castle, you shouldn't be allowed to speak. Because it's like you're dead, right? So the fact that Jam was like, it's Lisa, look at her, it's Lisa, she did this to me. I was annoyed by that. I think that that's not fair. Alan should have said, if you get murdered at the dinner table, you can't speak when they drag you out. That wasn't right to me. I didn't like that. That really pissed me off. Yes, honey, come on. Yes, Dorothy needs her baddies chain. Colton did look. He looked horrible. He looked like a chop. Gay very much trash bug. Colton looked a fool, honey. I'm crying already, honey. Oh, you said I'm behind, but what Chris did at his age, this being his 346th child, was a sabotage move. Colton looked a fool. Not shocked though. It was very unfair. It was unfair. Rob's outfit was bad too. Now, Dorothy, this you're on point with. I'm y'all have me in tears, y'all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you should be on mute when you're killed. I agree. That drag out was hilarious. So it was very dramatic. It was giving very much soap opera realness, but I feel like that sort of messed everything up. And it was like Lisa did not have a chance whatsoever because Jam said that. Yes, Jam pissed me off so bad. He was acting like they were sending him to hell. No, for real. You would have thought he was going to hell the way he was screaming like that. So they usually cover the murdered person's mouth when they are killed in plain sight. So I don't know why they didn't do anything about it. I agree. It was poor gameplay on Jam. I agree. Yeah, he was poisoned, so that made no sense. I agree. And made it harder on Lisa. I agree. Yeah, you should not be allowed to speak after you've been, voted off. I agree. So Jam is very dramatic. He was crying every single week. Jam was trying to repent. Yes, he was. He was. Hey, Osmond. Oh, Osmond. Yeah, you've missed a lot, honey. You have missed a lot, child. We got Dorothy is a star of today's live. So we have been cackling and having a good old kiki. We are 57 minutes in. So yeah, you've missed a little bit, but just watch the replay for the first half. But you're here now for the rest of the mess. Okay. So yeah, honey, we got into some things. Okay. He was like, it's Lisa. Sir, why are you yelling? Our nerves are already bad. Yeah, sore loser. I agree. You said between Jam being dragged off and Natalie acted like she was going to wither without the potion, I was hollering. Yes, I think so too. I think that for the next season, they'll say, okay, if you get killed in plain sight at a dinner, you cannot speak after. And they'll probably have the security guards covering their mouths with like a napkin or something. Because Jam really pissed me off about that. Yes, every live, there's going to be a star of the show, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Dorothy gets the crown today, honey. Oh, gosh. You said we'll talk about the Dominicans or Puerto Ricans next. They are so hot. We need testimonials. Oh, what kind of time are you on today? Oh, my gosh. Yes, honey. Dorothy's on the board of directors today. Yes. Yes. Dorothy, how do you feel? You're the star. And I'm glad that we all know your name now. It feels great. Let me get my baddie chain. Yes, honey. Get your baddie chain today. Right? I'm like, what type of time are you on? Talk about we need testimonials of the Yes. No, yes. They were on that type of time in the last live too. Honey, it's only 3:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? I don't know what type of time you're on. All right. Child, talk about we need testimonials, okay? Dorothy, they asking if you're Dominican, child. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. So you need to go back and watch Thursday's live. Last Thursday was what? That was the 5th. Go back and watch last Thursday's live. When I tell you, everybody in this chat cut up so bad. Johnny was a star of the show. We got on the topic of Dominican men. Child, when then we had one of y'all in the chat talking about, I had no idea about Brazilian men. I need to look this up on a site. The chat was on 20. Everybody was in rare form. I mean, y'all cut up so bad. Please go back and watch last Thursday's live. Yes, honey. Yo, you were wait, it was you, Paris, wasn't it? Paris was talking about, I had no idea about Brazilians. And you said you were on a work trip. And you said, I'm going to crank my computer up when I get back to my hotel room and watch something to keep me occupied. Was it you, Paris, or was it somebody else? Yes. I am scared. You said it was Paris. Did you have a time? Oh, they calling you out, child. People are going through Todd's browser history. Oh, but honey, we have. Oh, you sure did say that. Oh, I have a good memory, honey. I have a good memory. Now, Paris, I hope you didn't go look at it on the work computer. I hope you had the sense to use your phone. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, y'all have me screaming. Your memories are too good for me. Paris said she's leaving the chat. She said this is too much, child. She said now we clocking her tea, honey. Oh no. Oh, you guys better stop it. I am screaming. Okay, I understand. Oh gosh. And also, okay, wait, let me not even get into this topic. Child. Let's just move on, child. Move on. Oh no! Oh, Paris, they are getting on you today. Y'all leave Paris alone. Leave Paris alone. It's her. Get out of her business. Get out of Paris's business, please. Get out of Paris's business, please. She's a grown woman. She can do whatever she wants. Leave Paris alone, please. Yes, honey. Move on to the next thing, honey. Exactly. Hey, Rage Bite. Did I say your name right? I hope I did. Let me know if I didn't in the comments. Thank you for the super chat. I'm late to the live, but it wasn't until Colton said Candiace's name to Mora and ran with it is what sealed Candiace's fate. The faithfuls have no mind of their own. It's annoying. I agree. I think that Colton knew, though. He said her name because Rob opened his mouth and probably told him, in my opinion. And Mora pissed me off because I forgot all about Miss Mora being there. She's such a non-factor. And then the only time she opens up her mouth is to vote Candiace out. I was so pissed off about that. Okay. Mora. Oh, what are y'all talking about? Alexa played grown woman. I can't stand Mora. I can't wait to see her face when Rob reveals he's a traitor at the fire pit in the season finale. Same here. Mora is a thirsty clown. Paris is like, move on. Yeah, move on to the next thing, Claudia. Oh, y'all better stop. No, we do. I didn't. Wait a second. Wait, hold on. I didn't bring this up, honey. Y'all brought this up. Y'all have me screaming. Okay, y'all. Now, I do want to talk about what we're all here for, the main event. All right. We're going to be on this for a long time. So, are you guys ready for this, please? Y'all ready for the Dear Brooke letter that I got? I'm gonna wait. Child, I'm gonna wait, child. I'm gonna wait till y'all get all this out of your systems. Okay, we got y'all ready for this? Dear Brooke, yes, honey. Strawberry letter 22. Oh, okay, y'all. So one of y'all sent me an email asking for help. You titled the email Desperado Alert. I'm not going to say your name. Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me. You're going to be anonymous. So this is from a subscriber. Hi, Brooke. I'm a longtime subscriber and I'm a part of the replay crew and I love your channel. Thank you so much. Your advice for women is incredible and it's great getting to see a beautiful, well-off Black woman living life as she should with comfort and ease. Thank you. I have a situation and I would love to get your perspective on. An old friend from my childhood is pregnant with a man who is twice her age and is married with children who are older than her. I just found out he's married today. She never shared the married aspect of it with me, and I found out from other people commenting it on her recent Instagram post when she posted him. She is due soon, and the baby shower is coming up. I had already RSVP'd prior to finding this news out. I see marriage as a very strong covenant, and I can't find it in myself to support her decision-making. Now, I do want to stop you right here. The fact that you said marriage as a strong covenant is giving that you're a Christian. I mean, feel free to email me after this live, but I get the sense that you are a Christian. And if that's the case, God does see marriage as a very strong covenant, and he does not take kindly to anybody stepping out and cheating and then creating a side baby. So yes, you are correct with that. I don't want to upset her during this time, and I don't want to make her feel any type of way, especially while she is carrying. But it screams desperation, and that's never been anything that I want to attach myself to. Should I wait until after the baby is born to bring up my concerns? A baby is so innocent, and it takes a village to raise a child. But that sort of dysfunction already isn't great. I just can't find it in myself to be in someone's life that is acting that way. Please let me know what you think if you were. Please let me know what you think if you were able. Thank you. First of all, let me just say I appreciate you for reaching out. I have a lot to say about this. I want to start it off by saying, I hope you're not feeling guilty about being upset with your friend. This was a very poor choice on the married man's part, on her part. This is very sad to bring in an innocent, beautiful baby into a broken situation where now they're going to be a side child. A mess. I will say the fact that you are on the nail about this being a desperate situation, your friend is a desperado for this. There's no way around that. The fact that you just found out a few days ago that he is a married man, she didn't tell you this prior, your friend knows that she's out of order for this, just so we're clear, right? Now you're conflicted about should you attend the baby shower or not. You don't want to be attached to this. I'll say this. I understand you don't want to upset her because she is pregnant. I get that. But you are well within your right to skip out on this baby shower. If I were you, I would be just as disgusted as well. This is not a celebration. This is very sad. It's trifling. This man broke his covenant. He stood before the good Lord and stepped out on his wife and his kids. And this is not it's not a celebratory situation. I think personally, if you're not comfortable with cutting her off completely, put some distance between you and this friend. I think I would send a gift, but I would not attend. And if she goes on to ask you later on why you didn't attend, you owe it to yourself and her to be completely honest about why you did not attend. But if I were you, at the very most, send a gift and you don't have to attend the shower, in my opinion. That's just what I would do. That's what I would do. On top of that, I do think that save your breath about, should I talk to her about how I feel before she gives birth or after? That's irrelevant. She's done what she's done. It is what it is. The baby's coming. And also, you can't help grown adults, okay? For her to do this shows that there's been a level of desperation for a very long time. So you're wasting your breath to tell her what you did was wrong. That's like a moot point at this point. You know, she doesn't care. You're wasting your breath telling a grown person what to do. If I were you, I wouldn't even go into all of that about, oh, that's wrong, I can't believe you. I wouldn't do that. Send the gift, put some distance on the friendship, and call it a day. But wasting your breath to tell her how you feel, give her a piece of your mind, that's stupid. You're wasting your breath. You're wasting your breath. Okay? I think that if she does ask you why you didn't attend, then you could tell her, well, I don't agree with this. I think that it's a very sad situation, but I did want to send you a gift. I think that's fine. But to go into this whole thing about, oh, I can't believe you did this. Why we're all too grown to be giving people advice like they're kids. She's not a little girl. She's a grown woman who made her choice, and it is what it is. So I don't want you to waste your time trying to be the mother and trying to give her advice and say, save your breath. Don't say anything. Send a gift. Don't attend. Call it a day. If she calls you up and says, hey, why don't you attend? Then you can tell her. But if she doesn't do that, then I'm sure she'll understand why you don't attend. I'm sure. But yeah, besides that, it's not on you to tell a grown woman about what she should and shouldn't be doing. That's just where I am at it, okay? So, yes. Oh, that's just how much she would be. Yep. I feel for the baby born to terrible situation. I feel bad for the only person I feel bad for is the baby. I feel horrible for the baby. As Brooke's grandmother used to say, her pleasure. Ciao. And because we are grown, this will be the end of the friendship. Yes, sad situation. I agree. Praying for that poor kid. What kind of life do you think your affair child is going to have? I know. I will say that there was a woman on TikTok who discussed being the product of an affair where her mother was the mistress. And she said that it marks you in such a horrible way. She pretty much said that the way she explained it was just, she did a phenomenal job explaining it, but she said that when people don't understand the implications of being the product of an affair and how you're never fully accepted. She said that she's grown up with a rejection wound her entire life, and how she has a desperation. There's a desperation in her because of what's happened. And she said people don't think about this stuff, but when you have a kid out of an affair, it creates desperate kids with rejection issues, abandonment issues. It's a mess. It's like you've pretty much marked that kid. It's very, yes, the child is an outcast. Yes, that's what she said. It's very sad. It's very sad. It's extremely sad. Oh my gosh. May I say, thank you for sharing this. I'm really sorry to hear this. I'm in shock. I didn't listen. I have so many questions, but obviously I'm not going to ask. But listen. You have me speechless right now. But thank you for sharing. You said you're the product of when it's not a fun life to live. I'm sure I'm sending you a lot of love, and just so you know, this is not your fault. I feel terrible. I feel really, I'm so sorry to hear this. I'm so sorry to hear this. It's very, oh my goodness. Oh no, I didn't. Oh my gosh, you are too. I'm so sorry. Oh, my heart goes out to you. My heart really goes out to you. Yes, it's never the child's fault, but they bear the consequences. You said your brother is the product of one, his dad's family has accepted him. Well, you said accepted with quotations, but they do give him some slight shade. He doesn't know. Okay, and that's so that woman that I told you about on TikTok who said that she's a product of one, she, like other people who are the products of affairs, said the same thing, that the family never quite accepts them. The scorned wife is always kind of funny style. The siblings are fun. It's very sad. At the funeral, they might leave the kid out of the obituary. Just a mess. Yes, not to mention the child is always treated like the black sheep at the funerals. It's sad all around. It is. I agree. You have to have extremely low self-esteem to engage with a married man. He's already shown you that he's a dirty, low-down dog and you're willing to get fleeced. I agree. Child, people don't be thinking anything for a tuna sub, a mess. Children are innocent. It's not your fault situation you were born into. No, all of you guys who are sharing that, this is not your fault. This is not your fault. Oh my Lord. My aunt had 2 children with married men. Both of my cousins suffered tremendously from run-ins with the law, and his sister is very promiscuous and hateful towards others. I'm very sorry to hear that. Jesus. Oh, wow. I'm aside. Oh, wow. You said they accept you, but I don't think either of us feel like it's a real family because I didn't grow up with that side. Child, I just... No, it did take a turn. It did take a turn. I will say though, it's a good conversation to have. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear this. You said that's what happened to you. You were nowhere to be found in the obituary. You and your mom sat in the back. I got nothing, and you were his only child. That's why I don't play that cheating stuff. I'm very sorry to hear this. I will say to my subscriber who wrote the letter to me, if your friend watches this, I do hope she reads the live chat and sees these comments and realizes that what she's now inviting into her, like what is going to be the outcome of what her kid is going to be dealing with now. This is very sad. Everyone suffers but the man. Well, I'll say this. People might not suffer here, but they're suffering in eternity. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I know that everybody's not religious, but I believe God does not play about men treating women and children badly. Okay, I don't believe that these men who have affairs and outside babies, I don't believe they see the pearly gates. Okay, so I think that they might not suffer here, but they're suffering in eternity, roasting like a rotisserie chicken in hell, in my opinion. So, okay, if it makes you feel any better, God sits, what is it? God sits high, but he looks low, and nobody gets away with anything in this life. So if I just want to say, if you have a story that's similar to this, just know your dad is not getting away with any of this. Okay, please don't think that if you had a deadbeat father, if you had abusive parents, deadbeat parents, parents who you're the product of an affair, please know that nobody gets away with anything in this life. So just know they're not happy and at peace. So they will get what's coming to them. So I hope that you have some comfort knowing that they will pay for this. They will pay for what they've done. I know, I agree with you. They need to start holding these men accountable on this earth, though. I do agree. Yes, a lot of scorned women will forgive their raggedy ass cheating husbands and stay, yet take out their hate on innocent kids. I don't know. No, I don't agree with that either. And I'll always say, I know I might ruffle some feathers, but I just don't know how women are able to forgive a man and take a man back after cheating, especially if he had a child. I don't know. I just I'll never understand that, and I don't think that's fair. For I understand the wife is in pain, but I feel like your pain should deal with you divorcing the husband who cheated on you, not staying with the man and then taking it out on the kid. The kid does not. The kid does not. They didn't ask to be here. They wouldn't ask to be in a situation where they're the product of an affair. So for you to take it out on the outside kid, that's messed up. I just don't like that. Yeah, they're not at peace. They're not at peace even on earth. They're not at peace. I can tell you right now, people who are living these horrible lives where they're treating their wives and kids horribly, they're not at peace, y'all. They're not. They're not at peace. So don't ever think that, a deadbeat parent is getting away with anything. They're not. They're not at peace inside. They're not. Yes, it's very true. Brooke, I've never met anybody who causes suffering to other people get away with it. Yes, they all pay the price. They do. I know that for a fact, y'all. They all pay a price. They all pay a price, okay? Yes, if you accept a baby, he knows anything else he does is not as bad. You say you don't understand either. I'm married. If that day ever happened, he would come home to an empty house and divorce papers, honey. I'm happy to hear this. I'm very happy to hear this from wives who say that they would leave if their husband cheated. It's nice to know. Because every time I say that, it's, oh, you're not married and you don't know what she would do and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, wow, that's very sad. So it's nice to see that. It's nice to hear that there are wives out there who will leave. I'm happy to hear that. Yes. You said the affair child gets mistreated while the cheating husband continues to cheat. Exactly. It's horrible. Oh, wow. You said your dad had an affair and has 3 kids. So from your side, your mom does not acknowledge them. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You said you hope your bio dad never knows peace. I wouldn't recognize him walking down the street. He doesn't know peace. He doesn't know peace. I hope this gives you a little bit of comfort. He doesn't know peace. Okay, I'm telling you right now, if you have deadbeat parents, they don't have peace. They don't. They are tormented every day and night, okay? There's a story that I want to tell you, but I'd have to get permission to tell the story. But if I get permission to tell the story, I mean, obviously I wouldn't say names, but people who do watch my channel who I know, they might get funny if I tell the story, even because they'll know that it's about them. But if I can get permission to tell the story, maybe one day I'll tell it. But let me just say this, that I just know for a fact that deadbeat parents, cheaters, cheating men, whatever, abusive parents, they don't know peace. They don't know peace. So I hope that gives you some sort of comfort because they don't know peace. You said to me, a baby could have easily been a house in Vegas. Better leave before your luck runs out. Oh, wow. You said you unknowingly had a child with somebody married. I cut off the relationship immediately. He told me he would never see his daughter if I refused to be with him. Your daughter is 15 and doesn't know him. Oh, wow. I'm glad to hear that you cut that off immediately, though. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. You said your dad doesn't know peace, and I'm so at peace with that. Yeah, he doesn't know peace. You said, unfortunately, affair babies are way more common than we think. It's sad how the innocent children are treated. Wait, you're the one who said you were in my Beverly Hills live 2 weeks ago. Your dad came to your mom asking if your mom would give money to his mistress for a new car. Is that what this is you, if I'm not mistaken, correct? He borrows money from my mom for the IVF process for his side piece. It was really messy. Please don't give these men babies. This is you. Your mom, please tell me that your mom is going to leave soon and that she did not give him money for that car for the mistress. Please tell me that. Child. There's a lady on Twitter who said her ex didn't reveal he was married until the first time they slept together. Men are wicked. They are wicked. But also they're very wicked. And that's why you need to get these men's full names, date of birth, and look them up to make, and Google them, do a background check, all of that, child. Yeah, child, I'm telling you. My mom had a friend who found out her husband had another family. She was devastated. She passed on a few years later. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. He had those side kids on full display at her funeral. The hood found out. Jesus. Child. I remember that. Yes, you remember that. Yes, this is the yep. Yes, it sure does. It sure does. It sure does say, the good book sure does say that. So these men do not know peace. Believe that. Wait, hold on. You said your mom's divorced from him. Oh, thank God. Your dad's wealthy, though. He just didn't have access to the account. I can't believe my mom still gave him access to the account. Why would your mom do that? Why would your mom do that? I'm confused as to why your mom would do that. He wouldn't get access to anything. I'm very sorry to hear that. Child. Yes, I agree. STD panel, criminal and financial background, meeting the family and friends, to name a few. Yes, yes. Oh no, I'm so sorry. You said your mom cheated on your dad and had you. But what she did not know is that your dad knew, and during your childhood, he would always tell you that he doesn't do things for you because he doesn't think you're his. Oh, I am so sorry to hear this. Jesus. Yes, it's terrible. These men will lie to women that they're single, that make the women look like they're the villain. Sir, you lie so you could get new. Yes. That's crazy to me. Some women say with the husbands that had a baby with them for pride, they don't want to lose to the side chick. You're not losing anything. A man is nothing to lose. A man is not a prize. And let the side chick have him. I don't know. You're in my opinion, you're losing because you're staying with the man who betrayed, who broke his vows in front of people and God. That's serious. You stood before God. So you're not losing anything if somebody cheats and broke their vows. You're winning if you leave them. Let me just get off of that, child, because I know there's people who feel like, no, so let me just get off of that. Let me get off of that. Thank you. You've already lost by having that ideology. We see each other. You said evil men and ignorant women. Sorry to say. Listen, you lose if you stay next to that demon. Exactly. You've already lost that man, for being honest. His heart's not with you. Yes, let him go. Let him be her burden. Exactly. Oh, wow. You said your mom cheated on your dad, got pregnant with you. You just found out 3 years ago. You found your bio dad's family. He died 3 months before, so you never met him. I'm very sorry to hear that. And my condolences. I'm sending you a lot of love. I'm very sorry to hear that. I really am. Yes, the way men will lie for cat terrifies me. Lying for some cat means they'll do anything, can't be trusted because you have no control over your penis. I agree. Jesus. Exactly. Oh gosh. Woo. You will forever put yourself through torture. I agree. Oh, Jesus. We might have to change this topic, child. I did not realize. Listen, back to the email. Okay. back to the email. Let me just say this, Greg. Please, to the subscriber who sent in the letter to me, please do not waste your breath or your time trying to preach to your friend, okay? Like I said, she's made her choice. She's made her bed. Send a gift. Go on about your business. And put some distance between her and you, all right? Thank Dorothy. When I tell you, move on to the next thing, Claudia, I did not think that it was going to get this deep. Child, when I tell you I have to take my sweater off, Jesus. Ooh, no, for real. Child, y'all might not have to, you know what, y'all, maybe don't send me any more Dear Brooke emails, because, honey, child, a mess. You said your stomach is in knots. You're saging the live because maybe she will learn in time. No, I'm getting hot. I'm like, this topic, I'm like sweating. No, I'm serious. No, listen, I'm over here like sweating. I'm burning up. I'm just like, oh, Lord. Yeah, child. This is real life foolery, Brooke. No, for real. Girl, we've got stories for days. Everyone is just smiling. No, I mean, it's not canceled, but I think that it's a lot going on, child. You're not canceled like Sherry, child. Thank you so much. Thank you. I had to slowly back out the room for a bit. Listen, y'all, one and done, honey. Child, Brooke said return to sender, grand opening, grand closing. Oh, thank you so much. The secret is I'm in the gym. I try to eat really clean during the week. Limit alcohol consumption. And yeah, I think that's what it is. I think, yeah, the gym 4 to 5 days a week, a lot of salmon, a lot of sweet potatoes. Yeah, pretty much eating the same thing every day. And then on the weekends, letting myself have a little bit of a treat. But definitely like limiting the alcohol consumption for sure. You said you found out your stepsister and you have the same second middle name. This is why we can't do calls. Oh my God. Imagine if we do calls. It'll be all sorts of confessions, child. Child. Not y'all asking Paris to send those links. You guys can type it in your phones now. You don't have to ask Paris. Y'all have a phone just like Paris has a phone. You can Google, put your phone on incognito mode, and you type in what you need to type in, and you'll find it. So, you said on pause indefinitely, honey. So, oh my Lord, honey. Paris, like, now how do I get in it? It's great that your subscribers want to hear your opinion, get advice from you. Yeah, no, I think it's great too. I think it's great. I guess I wasn't expecting for the topic, like the conversation to get so deep. Like I didn't expect to get confessions in the chat too, you know? And it is very sad to hear this. So we can see because you're bringing it up every live now, child. You brought it up in the last live. In the whole 30 minutes of the last live turned into. You must have had one recently, child, because the way you keep going on and on, I'm like, oh, you want to start it off with that in the live. I'm like, oh, okay. You child. Oh gosh, y'all are too much. Don't search at work. Talk about you didn't know about all this stuff. You the lies you tell, child. You are good and grown. You knew something. Oh my gosh, y'all! You see, they are all in Paris's business, honey. They are all in Paris's business. And did. It's all they talk about. You guys have me screaming. Do you see this chat? Listen. It's not even 5 o'clock, y'all. Not got her grinning like Iyanla, honey. Honey, like Iyanla and her bus driver child. Oh gosh. Yeah, they're blaming me, child. They're blaming me like I'm responsible for all this. Okay? Mm-mm. Oh my gosh. And did Dorothy, you said, Dorothy, do your job, Diva. Not do your job, Diva, honey. Oh, you said, Dorothy, come on and say, move on to the next thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, you said that Dominican term. Yup, every which way but loose. Child, y'all better stop it. Put her through the mattress, honey. Do you hear me? You said, Dorothy, where you at? Y'all need to stop. Brooke, did you see the YouTube short of Iyanla watching the replay of Sheree and Bob saying that he hates Sheree? Yeah, and Iyanla still feels that she did a good job when it came to Bob and Sheree. The way Iyanla cradled Bob in her bosom after he revealed that he was a deadbeat father and didn't pay child support. And so Iyanla feels like she helped them both, which is really sad. Iyanla left folks worse off, if you ask me, and she only coddled the men. You said move on to the next thing, Claudia. Oh, thank you, Dorothy. Child, yeah, you said big boy Bob, a mess. You said, Dorothy, just like the first hour, Dear Brooke is on hiatus. You said the sad part is Iyanla was laughing at the clip and was still on Bob's side. I can't stand Iyanla. Oh, of course she was. Of course she was on Bob's side. Because she's gonna always take a black man's side. Always. She has her cape on, honey. You want to talk about somebody who has their cape on for men, especially black men? It's Iyanla. It's Iyanla. They can do no wrong in her eyes. The way she cradled Jonathan Majors, his raggedy self, a mess. A mess. She probably wishes that she had Bob for herself. A mess. A mess. You said, now we know Iyanla was deflecting because she admitted that she was a deadbeat mom. Yeah, she said that she was a better father than she was a mother. Why is her show coming back? For ratings, because her show was for people who liked a good laugh and drama, sensationalism, the salaciousness of it all, but there was no actual healing that was done. Because when I tell you all the clips of her show, we use them for a good laugh, but there was no healing being done. Very sad. You said, Iyanla don't even take the cape off to wash it. It's worn thin, honey. A mess. She's very male-centered. Very. I know she sleeps with that cape. She sleeps with that cape on, just ready to go. Yeah, she was sitting up there. She cradled that one man. Any man who was just horrible to his family, she's over there cradling him in her bosom. It's horrible. And then yelling at the women. The only man I feel that she was angry at was the man with the 34 kids and the 17 baby mothers. But besides him, the man could be abusive, a deadbeat, no job, not there for his family, on drugs, and she'd be over there saying, come on over to me, giving him a big old hug. A mess. She favored Bob over Sheree for sure. She yelled at Sheree. She was like, why do you need this big old house? You're delusional. Your priorities aren't in order. All this stuff. Girl, she's asking you, can you please help my deadbeat ex-husband be a good father and pay his child support and be there for the kids? A mess. It's just very sad. There's something in the water. Yes, DMX did. Yep, DMX cursed her out. Yep, he sure did. He sure did. Yep, she cradled all the men and scolded the women. Yep. Head to bosom. Let it be a woman, honey. What in the land of Delulu? Exactly. She was chasing Jonathan. Child. Nobody asked for her to be back on my TV. Is Iyanla even certified? Child. Not on my watch. Yep, she's slamming down on the table, yelling at those women, saying, not on my watch. But yeah, a man could come on that show being a deadbeat husband and father, and she's over there giving him a big old hug. A mess. Yeah, DMX cursed her out in his episode. That episode of Brandy Maxwell took me out. Yes, from Basketball Wives. He had cheated on her with over 300 women in that marriage. A mess. And Iyanla still took his side. Yes, people want it back because they like seeing Black women being berated and humiliated. I agree. Has she ever cradled a woman? I don't think so. Yeah, she wants another not on my watch moment. Yeah, she wants that money. That's why she's back. And also the OWN network knows that Iyanla was a good ratings booster. Because I mean, who's watching the OWN network? It's no shade, but I believe that the OWN network knows that she was such a big ratings booster, and she brought money into that network. So they want to bring her back, and that she wants to come back because of that check. She cradled Karuchi. Okay. I'll never forget her telling Ebony K. Williams to date the bus driver. I remember that. I'll never forget that. I will never forget that. She was mad at Ebony, a mess. Ebony said nothing wrong. Ebony told the truth. They have that show Ready to Love and Love and Marriage. Love and Marriage Huntsville. And that's about, and the Bell Collective. That's it. Yep. They both want the check. The network wants that check, and she wants that check. Pop My Butt with Hazel E. Ready to Love is ghetto. It is. And all the men on there, for the most part, are bums. There was one man who lived with his mom, I believe, and he was mad that the woman wanted a man with a job in his own home. A mess. And quite a few of those women on Bell Collective are desperados. Marie, isn't she with the man, I believe, who doesn't have a job or something like that? He's like 10 years younger than her. Then the other woman who kept talking about, what's that street called? They're in Mississippi, right? What's that one street she kept saying? What was it? What was the street? She was trying to redo the street and add like restaurants and Black-owned bars and stuff like that to that street. And it's yet to happen. But yeah, she's also with that man who is a deadbeat and is cheating, right? What's her name? Letitia? Oh, yes, Farish Street. Yes, Farish Street. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Glenn and Letitia. Yes. She is so desperate. And and she really pissed me off because in that first season, remember the really pretty girl who was the dentist and she was married to the white man and she was getting a divorce, and then Letitia accused her of flirting with her husband. I was like, girl, do you see what this woman looks like? Do you see what your husband looks like? That woman does not want your unattractive husband with no job. What do you like? I wanted to jump to that screen and like wring her neck. I was so mad. Letitia is delusional. Yes, her and the other lady, they were both jealous of that dentist. She was so jealous of that dentist because that's who her husband really wants. But yeah, she was very jealous of that dentist. And I was so pissed. And the dentist was like, what are you talking about? And she started crying. I was so pissed. I was like, oh my gosh, I would have cursed her out and be like, girl, are you kidding me? Look at me. You think I want him? Are you insane? I was so mad for her. Letitia is nasty and very, very desperate. Yes, Antoinette. Thank you so much. Marie and Letitia. Marie was jealous of the girl who's the woman who is with the old man. Are they still on the show? She's like, she what was her name? She's really pretty as well, and she's with that older gentleman. Are they still married? But Marie, I thought, was jealous of her, and I could not stand the way she talked to that woman. It was nasty work. Oh, they're still married. Another content creator calls the Oppressed Women's Network. Yeah, it does give that. Marie gets on my nerves. Letitia and Mary. Her husband is very unattractive. Yeah, yes, right. Jealous of what? Jealous of this? Exactly. Delusional. Oh, they brought Antoinette back on the show. Letitia still couldn't stand her. I'm sure she couldn't, because Letitia looks a mess. Child, Letitia, those outfits, those crazy outfits, no, and those crazy wigs on her head, no, The dentist was beautiful. I'm sure she can't stand her. Cliff ain't no better. Latrice and Cliff, thank you. Child. Marie got a successful rehab business and still desperado. Yes, and then I remember her son. Wasn't her son like in and out of jail or something, or something happened, or he got somebody pregnant? Her son in college. Marie has a very nasty attitude. Her and Letitia. Everything she wears is ill-fitted. Yes. Even after a surgery. Oh, she got surgery, Letitia? Own has the biggest pick-me's on all the reality TV shows. I agree with that. I agree. Whole show gives me desperados and pick-me's. Letitia she got a botched BBL. Glenn still don't want her. A mess. She's so jealous of that dentist. Marie's son had all them kids and baby mama's 3. Oh, he has 3 kids now? Marie needs to worry about her son and not Latrice. Is Marie still jealous of Latrice though, or no? Has she left Latrice alone? Child. Marie was footing the bill for all the grandkids. I'm sure she was. Her son is broke. Child. Shamiz, you have me screaming. Yes, her makeup is very much does not match. She's giving us Fenty $450 and she's wearing Fenty $390. Child, crazy work. Oh no, they're getting on much better. It's with So Gucci and Selena from DD4L. Oh, that dancing show, that cheerleading show. Oh, okay. There's going to be a new Bell Collective set in Birmingham. I hope it actually has a sense of class and aspiration. Birmingham, Alabama. So, I mean, Alabama and Mississippi are like, they're right next to each other, right? If I remember correctly on the map. So I feel like, shouldn't they do a Bell Collective somewhere else? I feel like Alabama and Mississippi, it's the same thing, right? I don't know how much different it's going to be. One in Alabama, the other one in Mississippi. No, yes? You said don't count on it. Always looking casket ready with cremation number 5. Latrice and Marie made up, but let's see how long it will last. Now, hold on. It's not going to last, because if somebody's jealous, it's always going to be there. Did Marie ever say why she didn't like Latrice? Or she just couldn't say it because the real reason is jealousy? Did Latrice ever call her out on her jealousy? Because Marie had no reason to not like Latrice. They need to let that show go. Birmingham is a smaller Atlanta. Oh, really? Birmingham is totally different. They need a collective in a northern city. Sweet home, Alabama, I'm good. You said, I'm from Houston. Those girls on Heart and Hustle are not known, not the it girls at all. Child. Have a wonderful call. I was just asking a question. Like, no, like is it going to be that much of a difference? You know what I'm saying? Brooke, isn't that the same thing as Beverly Hills and Orange County? Right? It kind of does give the same thing as that. Stormy will be the HBIC on Birmingham. Coach Stormy? Mr. King just wanted to have Stormy back on TV. Did you see how she had Martell on her TikTok live? A mess. No, I didn't see that. I don't pay attention to the Love and Marriage Huntsville. Child, most of these women have been brainwashed by their churches to compromise their integrity for any successful Black man. Child. Wait, why did I see a comment? Stormy Steele. Oh, I'm not familiar with her. Yes, it's too expensive in northern cities for anyone to be fooling around with that little check Carlos is offering. Okay, listen, no, honey, because you come up here, we need some money. We can, you're not making it in New York, making $2,500 an episode. So Carlos can keep it all, to be honest. Yeah, Love and Marriage Huntsville is still going. She keeps saying Latrice came after her business. Oh yeah, right. She needs to stop it. What Latrice did nothing to her. Stormy was on Love and Marriage Huntsville and has that Canvas beauty brand. Okay. Well, I stopped watching Love and Marriage Huntsville when I stopped watching when Melody was pregnant with their 4th child, and she was contemplating divorce from Martell. Yeah, supposedly Carlos only pays $2,500. You said Birmingham is expensive too. My friend pays less for her apartment in New York than what some of the apartments here in Birmingham cost. Really? Showing out for $10,000 a season? No, sir. I read this in Carlos's voice too. Stormy Steele is the one with the low vibrational chicken. Okay, thank you. You said I live in Birmingham. They're always filming, so I mean it makes sense. Yes, honey. Carlos and Mona Scott Young giving out coupons as paychecks. Oh my gosh. Y'all have me screaming. Stormy does not need that show. Well, I guess she wants her $2,500 per episode, child. I love when Campire says his name like that. It's so funny. Oh, well, Birmingham is trying to be the new tech hub in the South. The cost of living is rising, but still is lower than other metros. Carlos King, the gas cards ain't enough. Oh, thank you for bringing her up. Glorilla's sister needs to hit Carlos up, but she still needs that $2,500. Did y'all see that Tory Lanez sent Glorilla's sister $2,500, and TMZ also paid her sister, and her sister was on TikTok live flexing her money? I said, that is the saddest thing I have ever seen. And you know that was the most money she's ever seen in her entire life. I said, a mess. The fact, and her sister bought a new chain, bought a new shirt. Her sister had a new True Religion shirt on, honey, a new chain. She got a fresh shave up from the barber, went to the barber shop, got a nice fade. A mess. And then she was on live talking about, oh yeah, guys, I feel so good. I feel so good. I DoorDashed some food today, and I actually tipped my DoorDash driver. Somebody bought her 2 hot and spicies. A mess. A mess. Where did Tory Lanez get $2,500 from? A mess. Just sick. And that's why Megan Thee Stallion doesn't fool with Glorilla, because Glorilla, for you to sit up there and try to be friends with that girl, to now all of a sudden you're best friends with her op, and now you have her op sending your low down sister money. That's pathetic. I'm glad that Megan Thee Stallion got away from you, because you're a weirdo. Glorilla's weird. Like this is weird. What? Nothing but jealousy. For her to be a Tory Lanez supporter, that's nasty work. And also, did you see that Glorilla's sister is now trying to do skits now? Because there's this content creator. I didn't know who he was until I saw the video on Saturday. He tapped her to do this funny skit where she's the DoorDash driver and she's delivering his McDonald's, and she says, "Hey man, like I need my tip. I need that $2,500." And then he closes the door on her. I said, girl, you did all this to now want to be a content creator yourself? You couldn't be a content creator without all these antics. So you did this for what? I said, this is nasty work. I will not support her. If she does want to be a comedian or do skits, I won't support her. I don't support people who have to do this to get clout. It's very pathetic. It's nasty work. It gives me that you were jealous of your sister the whole time, that she's famous and you're not. But the fact that you're sitting up here flashing $3,000 on TikTok live, very sad. Yeah, they said she pulled a gun out on Glorilla years ago, before Glorilla got famous. Yes, people are addicted to degeneracy. That's how we end up with people like Krishan and Glorilla becoming popular. I agree. Cockamamie schemes for clout. Exactly. 3 hots and a cot, honey. Tori knew what he was doing by giving her that money. Exactly. Exactly. A mess. I think it's nasty work. I think it's real nasty work, in my opinion. And you have folks in the comments saying, I know that what she did was grimy, but can we all admit that she is really funny? I will admit no such thing. It's very corny. It's very pathetic. It's very loser behavior, period. Yeah, 2,500 is not moving me. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. She's very jealous of her sister. Very much so. Yes, exactly. Megan's out here winning, honey. Oh, and Megan looks good. Okay? Megan looks amazing. Megan always look good. But she's flourishing, honey. She is flourishing. Meanwhile, this one is trying to be a wannabe Megan Thee Stallion. It will never happen. It will never happen in this lifetime or the next. No shade. She's not funny at all. There's nothing funny about her behavior. Exactly. Nothing about it is funny. Is funny in the room with us? Exactly. 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 So we should have all moved along, Claudia. I agree. 2,500 is 2 checks, barely 2 checks. The ignorance. I agree. Sister or not, stay far away from me. Exactly. Yep, she's like, it's 28,000, honey. Listen, the fact that she's that eager to have $2,500 in her account is sad. I'm not even chuckling. I'm not chuckling either. I'm not chuckling either. So you said all shade, actually. Yes, you notice her sister never mentioned anything about helping her struggling family out. All that money was only for her. Let's clock it. Let's clock it. Now that she has $3,000 in her hand, Miss Girl, why don't you help your family out? You now have $3,000. Why don't you break off your siblings, $50 a piece, $100 a piece, but you don't want to. So all that hollering was for what? Now you finally have some money. Now you're the second richest person in the family. So why don't you help them out now? Just nothing but jealousy. That's barely unemployment. Okay. A mess. She does want to be her, and it will never happen. It will never happen. What are the long-term plans? I don't know, just for her to not be able to eat roaches like she was saying last week, talking about she's so hungry she almost ate a roach. So I guess the long-term plan is to actually be able to eat a meal and not a roach. That 2,500 already gone. Exactly. Nope, they are not cool. I wouldn't be cool with her either. This is why you can't befriend people who are jealous of you. Megan got away from that. She saw that Glow was moving funny and said, I'm good. Yes, accusations are sometimes confessions of what they would do. Yes, because she knows that she wouldn't help. Exactly. A mess, y'all. Can't be cool with everybody. Yep, I wouldn't be cool with that bum. Yeah, you can't. You cannot. Almost is not broke enough for me. Not the second richest in the family with a net worth of $3,000. Yeah, you caught that shade. You caught that shade. Okay, listen, honey, I agree. Yeah, bingo, that part. So, how do these people that are allergic to 9-to-5 jobs keep the lights on their cell phone kept in service? They don't. They got to use WhatsApp, I guess, and they sit up there they're on TikTok Live panhandling about their famous siblings not giving them anything. A mess. Yeah, I kind of get that impression too, that her career, the shelf life might be coming to an end, because folks are clocking the weirdo behavior from her. And they clocked it last year when she sat up there supporting Tory Lanez. So they bounce from one service provider to another, bills unpaid. You said scamming McDonald's Wi-Fi. Not stolen Wi-Fi. Child. Looking funny in the light. Brooke says they use the McDonald's free Wi-Fi. Oh, gosh. Yeah, their whole upbringing is very sad. Well, I learned that they grew up homeschooled in an abusive and neglectful household. That explained Glorilla and the sisters' behavior. Yeah, yep. They didn't. She said that she didn't sleep in a bed until she was like 15. They didn't go to school until she was in 5th grade. And their mom would sit up there and abusive and wouldn't feed them. They were starving. So my thing is, knowing that she had a very horrible upbringing, I don't feel any way about her not helping them. Because what do you mean your parents were abusive and yet they have their hands out? The same way your mom and dad let you guys starve for years. I wouldn't give a damn if they didn't have anything in their fridge, respectfully. No, disrespectfully. Oh, you have me yelling so hard. Shout out to Miss Connie, honey. Remember, we haven't seen Connie since she sent that super chat in last week. Child. Oh, you said, aren't you you're a director or VP of Checkers Corporate or something like that, friend? Oh, they ran a campaign with her last year. She was interesting to work with, I'm sure. And what a shame. She should be the nicest person with how she grew up. And it's always people with the craziest stories who are the rudest. Terrible. Listen, okay? Connie saw the replay and said, I won't go back in there. Yes, Miss Connie never showed up again, honey. Oh, child, the mom was abusive and gave their food money to the preacher that she was messing around with, but Glorilla has no smoke for the mother and her desperado behavior. That's crazy to me. Crazy to me. And one of the siblings said that they had to call CPS to get them to go to school because they wouldn't let them go to school or anything. And she wanted to go to school to get the free lunch at school. Just craziness. If I were Glorilla, I wouldn't be so eager to help them out after all that I endured with them. You said the music ain't that good. I won't listen to it on the iPod. Child, the fact that she came from a 2-parent household living like that, and I had a single mother and wanted for nothing, crazy work. Well, listen, if you have 2 parents who are, they're not quite right, it doesn't mean anything. If you have 2 parents who are messed up, it doesn't mean anything because it's a 2-parent household. It just means that you have 2 parents in the home. You know what I'm saying? That means nothing if both parents are on some BS, a mess. Oh no, I saw her in concert last year for my birthday. It was a horrible show, to be honest. Oh, really? Did she not have stage presence? Like, was it? Wow, that's terrible. This is more ghetto than I thought. They're just there to be there. Yep. Oh, we waited 2 hours for her to come out and she was only there for 20 minutes, child. What? 2 hours for her to come out? Was there an opening act to open up the show, or was it just her? Like, were you guys just waiting and was there any opening performer or no? She barely performed for real. That's crazy. Oh, wait, Johnny, are you in here? Johnny, what are you saying? Shout out to Johnny. Johnny, when I tell you, you were the star of last week's live. Okay, Johnny, you made all of our days. It was the most hilarious thing. I hope you enjoyed watching the playback. You saw that we were, yeah, Johnny, you had me screaming with this comment. These new artists are something else. I would have called Amex immediately. Yeah, same here. One thing about Amex, American Express, they have your back, honey. If you tell them you had horrible service somewhere or somebody played with your package, they are refunding you. They're refunding that money back to that card immediately. American Express, baby, top tier. Yo Gotti isn't a good person, so him signing her was always a red flag for me. She pulled a Lauryn Hill. Oh, wow. I know someone that went to her concert too and said the same thing. Who was waiting 2 hours for her? The custodian staff? Oh my gosh. Yes, they will. They really will. No, they are. I mean, their customer service, the way they are top tier. If you say, listen, I was at this event, it was not what they said it was, they will dispute the charge and credit your account immediately. Yeah, tell Amex it was a fraudulent charge. Well, I wait 1 hour for Beyonce. Glorilla has not. Yeah, she does not have the talent for people to be waiting for 2 hours. We need to stop boosting mediocrity. Yeah, honey, Amex does have your back. I love when the chat gives Brooke the tea because she really starts to read. Yeah, honey, y'all have some good tea in here. Oh, we're talking about Glorilla and her sister. The sister got money from Tory Lanez. He sent her $2,500. TMZ paid her for her little week interview, and she was flexing her little $3,000 on TikTok live, child. And she said she's happy. She DoorDashed a meal and actually tipped the DoorDasher. A mess. Yes, Amex said their money's already insured. They're not worried about it. Exactly, honey. Oh, gosh. You said I will dispute a charge like Joe Pesci. Yes, we spoke about Chris Basset on earlier in the live. Yes, honey. Amex says, honey, they got big money. Honey. They said, we not worried about it, honey. Amex said they're going to give you your money back. Okay? Flexing that 3,000 like it's 28,000. Wait, a robot or Cardi B fell on a robot? I was surprised she was even nominated for a Grammy. Same here. Oh, tipping the DoorDasher, big spender. I know. Isn't that sad? Amex is ran like the mob, honey. They don't play. They do not play. Where is Tori getting this money? I have no idea. Yes, you missed it. Jill Zarin, the Bad Bunny talk, that was at the top of the live. That is the first 15 minutes into the live, okay? So when you watch the replay, you'll see it. I believe it. He has all these kids. He's a weirdo himself. So I'm sure that wasn't going to last. That wasn't going to last at all. The men are still streaming his music. Losers. Yeah, watch the replay. Yes, they sure will. Listen, honey, you're better off trying to fight a bear than you are trying to go against Amex. They're gonna get their money. They're gonna get their money. Okay, so they gonna make their money. Okay, it is. I agree, Ayana. She should have never been with that man. Period. So, She was flexing like the DoorDasher was flexing their tips. Probably gave them $1. Yeah, she probably tipped the DoorDasher $2. Doesn't know any better. She probably thought that a $2 tip was something. Isn't that sad? It's very sad. Okay, no, for real, it's true. It's true. It's very true. Yep, he had all his baby mamas at the Super Bowl. Exactly. Very embarrassing. Tori's family probably putting a little money on his book. Little imp. Child. I miss the days when we didn't know so much about celebrities. I agree. It's hard to like certain people's music knowing how problematic they are. Oh my gosh, a robot fell on Cardi. She gave the robot a lap dance and it fell on her. Damn. And robots are heavy. So I hope she's okay. That's a mess. Cardi trying to save face. She don't look dumber, but she's going out sad. Child. Not surprised at all. Look at the cheap trash they buy at the liquor store. She's okay. It was a small robot. Okay. Yep, she probably tried to take a charitable tax deduction on that $2 tip. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Child, you shouldn't have touched that damn robot. Not Wally, honey. Her tour starts in 3 days, and she's very unprepared. She's very unprepared for this tour. And they said the tickets aren't selling for this tour either. But Cardi has not proven herself to be a serious artist. I don't know how she's gonna do on this tour. It's giving that this tour might be canceled halfway through. I don't see Cardi completing a whole tour. She's not prepared. She's not in tour shape. She's not tour ready. It already feels like it's excuses. There's no theme for the tour. She's asking the fans what should they dress up as. It's a mess. Yeah, tickets are $300 plus. I'm sorry if you're not Beyonce or Usher or a proven veteran artist that we all know is going to do a good job. Tickets should not be starting at $300. Cardi's tickets should be in that $80 to $150 range at max. It's no shade, but it's the truth. Like, respectfully, Cardi is I'm just saying, I don't think that her tickets should be 300 plus. Tickets should be 90 plus, exactly. 100 at max. I agree. She's never been a performer. She's delusional. Cardi going to be on Spaces or somebody's TikTok comments yelling and ranting, making excuses for something. I agree. I think that that's a cop-out to say that she's no Beyonce, so don't expect a Beyonce level performance. That's her way of saying, don't boo me or ask for a refund when I give you a half-ass performance. No, we're not expecting people to give Beyonce level of performance, right? Beyonce is one of one, all right? But you can give us something. Shout out to Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa has really put in the work ever since that commenter said, go girl, give us nothing. And Dua Lipa took that criticism and really, she gives you a show. I think that Cardi B is using this as an excuse for laziness because she knows that she's going to give y'all nothing. That's a cop-out to say, I'm not Beyonce, so don't expect Beyonce. Nope, sorry, that's unacceptable. When you're charging 300 plus, like you're Beyonce or Usher, then you better give us something more than that. I'm respectfully. Yes, it's already a red flag to say that. I agree. Yeah, Dua Lipa, she's gotten her act together. That one commenter said that, and it changed the course of her career. She does a really good job. Yeah, she did go on tour too quickly after giving birth. I agree. Yeah, Doja Cat gives a girl something. I agree. She puts in work. However you feel about her. I'm just saying, in this economy, you can't be playing around like that. You better go somewhere else. If you're not going to give your best, then you don't show up at all. Yes, it should have been a summer tour, not a winter tour. Exactly. I agree. Yes, give people their money's worth. Exactly. I wouldn't pay the price that she's asking for Nicki either. Yeah, listen. Yeah, the industry and some of her fans boosted her up fast as if she were a 10-year vet. I agree. Yeah, Doja Cat performs. She performs and she gives it her all. She does a great job. I agree. The girls need to get back to artistry. They want to drop a song on TikTok and run up a bag with nothing extra. And that's not how this works. That's not how this works. Oh, so wait, somebody said that she's not charging $300. Those are resale tickets. I just checked because it would be ridiculous if she were. Okay, well, that's good to know. Doja goes on stage, does not stop at all. She sang and danced the entire show. I believe she does a great job. This is Cardi's first tour, a mess. Yes, how Wendy Williams used to say, Dula Peep. I must admit, Doja's an amazing performer. $300 and you're not live on the mic and all you're doing is grinding and twerking. Give us a performance for that. I agree. Pink wig been lazy since Safari got from behind her. Ciao. Doja is a trained dancer. Doja is a weirdo, but her show looks good. Oh, yeah, Nikki is going. Yeah, I mean, the fact that she allowed MAGA to play her the way they played her, a hot mess. I didn't see this. I didn't see this recent. I've tuned her out. If you would have told me that Onika Tanya Mirage would go out this way, I wouldn't have believed you. If you would have told me in 2008 that she would be here now, I would not have believed you. I would not have believed you. If you would have told me that she would have married who she married and gone out like this, I would not have believed you for a minute. I am in shock. Like I get emotional because I mean, when I tell you, I used to just be, I loved Nikki down, and for this to be the way she's going out, she could have gone out as an icon, and the fact that she's allowed this to tarnish her is her legacy is just beyond me. You want a refund for your gag city, child? Yeah, she really was her. She really was her. Yeah, her real name is Onika. Yeah, it is emotional. I mean, I loved her so much. I mean, ugh. You could not have told me. You could not have told me that she was going to end up like this. Yes, her brain is melting in front of us. Yeah, her entire legacy was a ruse. Yeah. Oh, I had a really nice weekend. Thank you. It is very heartbreaking. Just, you could not have told me that this was going to be her fate. I mean, so much talent. I mean, literally, for it to all be ruined in the blink of an eye. No, it literally real tears. I just, you sat out here with missing press-on nails and lace lifting on her wigs. Very much a disappointment. A disappointment. You said you feel nothing for these celebrities. No, you're right. It's been F Nikki since I saw Jennifer Huff tell her story on The Real. Yeah. We don't play her in the salon anymore. Clients get too upset. Such a shame. Yeah, what a fall from grace, honey. Y'all owe Lil' Kim an apology. Very much so. Yeah, a real waste. Or a real, yeah, pour one out, honey. Pour one out. This is how Kanye fans feel. Yeah, Lil' Kim did not lie. The only coins Nikki got from me was when she opened for Britney Spears. I was there to see Britney. Oh, and Britney would put on a show, honey. Britney would put on a show. You said she's from New York. I know you were gagged. Gagged down. What is she going to tell Papa Bear about his father when he grows up? Child. Well, what are they going to tell Papa Bear about them both when he grows up? It just keeps getting worse. Just a mess. Well, what, he's not thinking anything. Look at him. He's a big old raccoon too. Talk about he doesn't believe in racism. Racism doesn't exist, and he's a rich black man, and he's never dealt with racism before, and black folks need to stop all that. The way he tore down Black Lives Matter when George Floyd, when that whole thing, when that happened, he was over there talking about, oh, well, there's no racism, and black folks need to do better. A mess. And he's so colorist. He's a colorist, idiot, loser. So he has nothing in his brain. He has 2 brain cells and 2 dreads left. So he doesn't have anything left in his brain. Yeah, he's on his own planet in a whole dimension. Exactly. He's very colorist. There's no comeback for any of them. We cannot forget. Pharrell, yes, Pharrell too. For that speech that Pharrell gave at the Grammys, what was that speech? That speech was so tone deaf and just so nothing to say. It was so fake deep. He's always giving me fake deep as well. He's full of it. A mess. Just a mess, child. Yeah, too many sellouts, honey. That speech made me scream. Be careful. Regine's going to come shut down the live, talk about her daddy. Child. She needs to go talk to her daddy about his nonsense. She needs to ask her father, why are you colorist? I wonder how Regine feels knowing that he's not here for dark-skinned women and here she is a dark-skinned girl. I wonder how she feels knowing that her dad is a raging colorist. Like, I wonder how she feels about that he literally thinks that anything is better. I wonder how she feels about that. I wonder. And it's no shade, but she's always given me that her self-esteem has always kind of seemed a little bit up and down. A mess. Yeah, exactly. All right. Yeah, like Kaya said, Regine, call your daddy. Exactly. Yep, I turned the channel when Pharrell came on. If you could cheat your childhood friend out of money, you're not a good person. Exactly. Yeah, the fact that he did that to Hugo, he won't pay him the money that he owes him. He owes Khalees money. So yeah, he's full of it too. Yeah, you said Regine don't care. She got that Amex access. Child, very true. The colorist dads that end up with the dark-skinned daughters. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's wild. A lot of the ugliest rappers and athletes are colorists. They hate themselves. Yeah. Oh no. Not regional, child. She's a pick-me who loves hood boogers. She said so herself and thinks her father can do no wrong. Girl gone. Yes, he is. He doesn't like to pay people. He's another one cheating folks out of their money and taking it. It's sick. This is very true. Wait, okay, so Jameer and Ayana, did y'all see somebody in the live? I don't know if they were trolling. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them since, but did you see what they said? It was a while ago, like an hour ago. When we spoke about Iyanla, did you see how they said, oh, there are still good Black men out there, but you don't like their shoes? Were they trolling? Was that a troll? Because I was like, what is this comment? Like, this comment is so dumb. Okay, me and you and I see each other. I don't know how folks do that either. I don't know how it's so sick how people do that. Yeah, did you guys see that? Yeah, somebody said they left. They're not in the chat, but did you see that comment? It probably was a troll. It was like, wait, what? Yeah, they said that was personal. Yeah, it very much felt very personal. They were obviously very upset. They had to have been, because I completely missed it. Oh yeah, you saw it. You saw that comment, right? Maybe it was a quote from an episode. I thought they were talking to me. Brooke, no, I'm not making this up. They said this in the chat earlier today. That was Iyanla's burner account. It was right after my comment. What kind of shoes? Crocs? Oh, it was probably somebody you turned down. Oh gosh. A dust warrior, honey. Yeah, honey, whatever that means. It's probably the big troll from their burner account. Yeah. Now hold on. One of y'all, you said, babe, wait, what'd you say? You said, I think they saw your Christian Louboutin video. They got touched deep in their soul down to their size 11. They must be the 2 hour mark. Child, it was probably that water fountain person. No, wait, I do want to make mention of a few of y'all pointed out Snoop Dogg, right? A few of y'all pointed out him and how he's very colorist, and his daughter. I wanted to bring that up, so thank you for saying that. The way his daughter gets treated compared to her brothers is wild. You can tell that they favor the sons, because all of her brothers are all, there's colorism in that family. She's Snoop, his wife that he cheats on consistently, which is really sad, by the way, but Snoop, his wife, and the daughter, they're all dark skinned, and then the sons, her brothers, are all light skinned. And I feel like they favor the sons because the sons are light and she is not. I remember this was I think during the pandemic. I want to say that, shout out to Paris Milan here on YouTube. I love her channel. I remember Paris Milan did a whole video on the treatment that the daughter gets versus the sons. And it was during the pandemic where the daughter had like a nervous breakdown, and she went on Instagram Live saying that she had to check herself into a mental hospital, and she was in the mental hospital for like a whole month, and nobody came to visit her except the security guards. So Snoop's security guards came to visit her and their housekeeper, but Snoop and the mom did not visit her. From what I remember this like it was yesterday. She took the live down, and she like was saying how when she wanted a car, they bought her a Toyota Camry. But mind you, all of her brothers have top of the line cars. They all have Range Rovers. One of them has like a fully tricked out G-Wagon. Like, they are all driving top of the line cars. But they gave her a Toyota. And she said something like her parents said, "Oh, you have to work for it," or something. And I'm like, excuse me? As the only daughter, she should be even more spoiled and have the best car. Like, I feel so sorry for her. Like, my heart weeps for her because I feel like they treat her like the outcast of the family, like with everything. She gets crumbs. I have so many thoughts, but like I can't even like flesh it out the way I want to, because like this is like if we were talking like just in private, we could really talk how I want to talk, but like my heart goes out. My heart weeps for her. I hate the way that she's treated from what, like, just as somebody looking in, it definitely gives that there is special treatment to their brothers and not her. And it drives me insane. And then she has self-esteem issues. It's a lot. Like, I feel so sorry for her. I really do. Yeah, no, okay. I might have to, because there's so much, but I feel like with Patreon, it's not like you can talk freely, but then you might have people who are willing to pay the money just to hear kitchen table talk, and they'll go and tell it on, so it's like, you can't really trust that either. You get what I'm saying? It's like, you really can't trust it unless it's off camera. I can't really talk about things when I want to talk about them unless you get, because you have people who are that pressed who would pay top dollar to hear kitchen table talk, to go back and reveal it. So it's like, it's not really safe either. Yes, they are. They are. That's terrible and so sad. No, it's very sad. Wait, no, are you really? Where did you hear this from? Yeah, special place in hell for people like that. I agree. No, it's true. That's just the long and the short of it. Everything is not meant to be said on the internet. No, it's true. That's just the long and the short of it. It's like one of those topics where it's like, if you were to catch me in public, we can talk about, oh my gosh, girl, this is what I really want to say. But like when I've met y'all at Kempire's live shows, and like we'll talk, and I'm like, girl, here's what I really wanted to say. Like, some of y'all who have met me, we've had real conversation because we can talk freely, but you can't talk freely in public. So even if I got a Patreon, I could charge $100, and you would have people who would be willing to pay that just to hear kitchen table talk and then go and reveal it to other people. So yes, agreed. I agree. Yes, exactly. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yes, I hope so too. I just saw that. My prayers go out to her. I feel so horrible for her. I hope they're supporting her too during this time. I feel, and then remember when she had that, I know the show got canceled, but did you guys see on last year they had given her a wedding special leading up to her wedding? And I have thoughts about the man that she's married to, her husband, but that's another story, child. But yeah, I remember she had a dinner with her parents at like Mr. Chow or Nobu, and even the way they're interacting with her, it's like they can't be bothered. It's really like her mom didn't come wedding dress shopping with her. It's like they just don't care. Their actions show that they could just care less. It's wild. Child, he's in Milan for the Olympics job. Wow. A mess. She called. No, I thought she got married. Yes. It's very heartbreaking. He has 4 kids. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. I've never heard anything different. Yeah. Yes. One of the sons is an affair baby, but they treat him well. One of the sons is when he cheated on Shantae. And you wouldn't even know it because the son from the affair looks just like the other 2 sons from his wife. So yeah. Yeah, I never saw it for him either. Maybe married, but no wedding. Yeah, that's why I'm not pressed to do a Patreon because even if I said, oh yeah, it'll be, I could say I can make it so expensive and you would still have people who are so desperate to stir mess, they would pay it. You have people who are so sick in the head, they will pay top dollar just to still spread mess and leak stuff. So I don't think it's worth it, in my opinion. Very much, that's exactly what she gives. I agree. I agree. Let me say, you're that's putting it nicely. I remember when they got engaged and she was mad and she was like, "You guys think that a dark-skinned woman isn't deserving of love?" And it was like, "No, babe, this ain't that conversation. We don't It was nothing about that. It was like, no, we think that this might be a user situation because and they found his old tweets where he even said, I only like light-skinned women. I like mixed women. That's what he said. And it's like, girl, we are looking out for you. This is not about trying to rain down on a dark-skinned woman's parade at all. I think yes, I think that it's giving for a lot of us feel like if she weren't Snoop's daughter, we don't know if he'd be that interested. And I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there. And we just want you to be yes, exactly, Dorothy. Yes, she's purposely being naive. She knows what it is. I agree. So yes, I agree. So child, listen, just a mess. Snoop is still making up words at his big age. Yes, I think the same thing too. Pretty much, yes. I could have sworn that they were married because they had the wedding show. They had the wedding special on E, and he canceled the show at like 3 episodes in. But I believe they got married. Yeah, they are. Yes, and he loves that. Angel number. I don't want to listen. Listen. Yes, they are because let's just Dorothy, where are you? Dorothy, where are you? Angel number. They are, and he loves them. Like you could tell he is enamored by them. Like they are his pride and joy. Yeah. Dorothy, where are you to tell me move on to the next thing, Claudia? Okay, so you all saw move on to the next thing, Claudia. Okay. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you, Dorothy. I was waiting on you. Yes, let's make these plates for these men. They yes. Love tie. Yes. Yes, y'all. You said I want to hear the tea. No, don't apologize. You're right. And he is the happiest. They both are. Him and the wife. They are just like they are grinning from ear to ear. They are grinning from ear to ear, buying those babies everything under the. They are their pride, and they feel they have hit the jackpot. Let me just be quiet. Child. Yes. Yeah, it's very sad. Mhm. It's it's very sick. Yeah, we know how it goes, child. A mess. Yes. Yeah. Yes. You said it's giving Evelyn and her grandbaby. It's a whole article talking about all these big name black families that are getting, yeah, washing it out, child. No, I agree. No, we should. No, I say that as yes. I say that all the time. We should be stop waiting for because they're not waiting. They okay. Yes, go. Yes, black women need to go where they're loved and appreciated for sure. Yeah. For sure. So. Oh, same here. No, same here. Same here. Cause if you sitting up there waiting on, you gonna be waiting till you're gone, till you're good and gone. Oh, yeah, and that's why I don't like how they try to put that on her because you have to go. Black women need to go where the love is. They left a long time ago. Okay, it's not up to black women to be race loyal to. So yeah, I don't. Let's talk about Quincy Jones. Let's talk about Harry Belafonte. Let's talk about Sammy Davis Jr. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because we talked about this a month ago. Remember we talked about it I did a live when it was snowing. We talked about all the black men back in the day. James Earl Jones and Harry Belafonte told Eartha Kitt that a black woman can't do anything for him. So they've been doing that. So for them to say that is her, I don't like that. You can feel how you want to feel about Miss Ross, but when it comes to that, I take issue with that because black men have been doing that for generations. And it's not fair for black women to have to stay and wait for black men. I don't like that. I don't like that. So let's talk about them. Let's talk about them first. Yeah, I'll never feel guilty either. It's not up to us to preserve the race. Exactly. So, yep, it was Harry Belafonte who said that. Exactly. Yep, Sidney Poitier. Talk about it today. Him, Quincy Jones, all of them. James Earl Jones, all of them. Oh, creme brulee. Oh, you have me screaming. You have me screaming. Y'all see creme brulee's comment? You have me screaming. You have me screaming. Yes, you said exactly, Brooke. I've been dating out since I was a teen and married a non-black man. I've always seen men as men. Yes, as long as they care for and respect me and is a provider. I agree. Exactly. Yes, Richard Pryor. Exactly. Yeah, you can take it back to ancient times with them. Don't get me started. No, it's true. It's true. Okay. So, all right. James Brown. Yeah. Frederick Douglass. Oh, let's be quiet, y'all. Let's be Oh my gosh. Mm, very few. It's like maybe I'll give it 5%. Yes, 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 yes. And folks don't, a lot of folks still don't know about that, but so, yep, the Jacksons. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Go back and go back. Go. You can Google that. Go back. Use the black wife as as the stepping stone. She was use the black wife, and then at the end, yeah, yeah. Go read up on him. So baby, that list is long. Yes. Yes, honey. Y'all better read up on it. I'm serious. No, Jameer, they're not ready for this. They're not ready for this. So oh my god. Yep, Michael Jordan. Because after Juanita, he said, okay, give me what I really want. Sure did. Yes, they sure do. You said Claudia is banging on the door. I'm screaming. Oh my gosh. Yup. Yup. Yeah. Yes. Him. Thank you. I'm glad. I forgot all about him. Yes. Oh, what's his name? The one who's a horrible father. What's his name? Brian McKnight. Yep. Yep. Little Wayne. You said move on to the next thing, Claudia. Yes. Alfonso Ribeira, who played Carlton Banks. Yes. So yeah, yup. Jamie Foxx. Yeah, you remember when one of the earlier seasons of Beverly Hills, and Lisa Vanderpump had a dinner party and she invited Babyface and his new wife? And then his newest, she was his second wife. Third wife, same thing. Yeah. And now his girlfriend, he divorced his third wife, and now his girlfriend, yeah. Oh yeah. And remember, he was with the second wife, and Brandy Glanville had just joined the show, and she sat next to him, and she said, oh, she said she shaded his wife's ring. She said, oh, for you to be Babyface and all these hits and all this money, why is her ring so small? And Babyface was like, oh, like, okay, I guess I need to go back out to Cartier and buy her a new ring then. And Lisa Vanderpump was like, why would you say that? That's my guess. Do you know who that is? That's Babyface. How dare you? Like, yeah. Y'all have me in tears. You said that. Listen, we got to talk in code, honey, because we're already having kitchen table talk. So then, you know what I'm saying? It's already kind of risque talking about this anyway in public. So I got to try to be creative with certain things, honey. So yes, honey, let's just move on, child. Dorothy, let's just move on. Oh gosh, Dorothy, where you at, Dorothy? You said the palm always gets me. You guys are so funny. Listen, y'all, let's just move on, honey. Let's just move on, guys. Yeah, Dorothy's been trying, honey. And I'm here talking about this. Move on. Yes, honey. So anyhow, y'all, just tiptoe out, child. And Dorothy been trying to close the door. Yeah. Oh my Lord, y'all, please. Well, I'm over here literally making a plate for my man. Oh goodness, please, y'all. Dorothy's fighting for her life. Dorothy, I'm sorry. Dorothy, can we please, let's move on to something else, y'all, please. No more, y'all. Oh, we need more ushers at the door. You said Dorothy was banging with Claudia, honey. Oh gosh, please, y'all, just move on to the next thing, child. What's on the plate we giving these men? Dorothy, you said Dottie waving off the flags. Dorothy, we got it. You got a new nickname, Dorothy. Honey, they talk about Dottie, honey. Yes. Now the replay crew, you better not say anything. You better sit there and just be quiet, okay? All right. Yes, we are sorry, Dot. Oh my gosh, y'all better stop it. Brooke's like, Dorothy, where you at? Dorothy's like, I've been trying to help, okay? Oh goodness. Dorothy, they said, Dottie, come on now. She said, not Dottie, honey. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness, y'all better stop it. You said what? Oh gosh, that you guys have me screaming. Yes, honey. Brooke told the replay crew to sit down and eat your food, honey. You said, ushers, lock the doors. Oh goodness. You said you're on, who's on a flight? You said I'm trying to hold the laughter in. Oh Lord. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Yes, honey. Yes, Dottie's her code name, honey. I have a new nickname. I love it. Yes, honey. The DOT, honey. The DOT. This is Big Dot, not the little one, honey. They said, Dottie, do your job. I had a Dottie at my church growing up, and she did not play. She ran that sanctuary like the Navy, honey. Blessed and highly favored. Yes, honey. Big Dot, not the little one. Oh my gosh. Not the Dottie Llama. You guys have me screaming, honey. Jameer, can you do a quick snoop around before we lock up? Honk the horn, Dottie. Honk the horn, them, Dottie. Oh, goodness. Please. Oh, gosh. Wait, what in the world? Wait, what happened? Hey, Gemini617, thank you for the super chat. In the what live? You said you got a great email, ask for advice. I think that was mine. I'm okay. People know, no shame over here. We all grow and learn. Now, wait a second, Gemini. When do we have this? What? Dottie, where you at? Dorothy, where you at? Dorothy, help. Oh, the homosexual. The one about the guy who, oh yes, the homosexual with the desperado. I said, oh my gosh. Oh my God. Gemini, when I tell you, you scared me. Gemini, when I tell you, you scared the living, you know what, out of me. I said, what live was this? Come again? Oh my gosh. Y'all, I know if you're in the replay crew, you were probably like, what is going on? Babe, when I tell you, I am in tears right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Y'all are in rare form today, honey. I was so confused. Listen, I said, fix it, Jesus. Oh my gosh, please. Yo, please, Lord have mercy. That typo almost took me out, y'all. No, wait, Gemini, are you saying that? Oh, what happened to the person who wanted some advice, was afraid his niece would see? Oh yeah, you feel free to email me too. Now hold on, Gemini. Oh wait, let me read Maya's. Hey Maya, thank you for the super chat. Brooke, who you turned down for a date with K Swiss on. Now, Gemini, if that was was that you were asking about dating? Was it that one? You were asking about you get nervous when you meet people or something like that. If that, and I think I told you, I think I responded to you in another live. I said, be confident and, just enjoy your life, get some new hobbies. I believe I answered that one for you. Listen, honey, I said we need clarity. Listen, you said, y'all, I can't breathe. Almost bust out laughing in this quiet ass office, honey. You said not a woke live. Oh my gosh, y'all had me scream. I thought it was Bronwyn's man's live. Honey, I had to lean over, child. Oh my gosh, y'all had me screaming. You said your soul almost left your body. I said, time out, honey. I left for 5 days and I missed a lot. You did. Fix it, Black Jesus. Child. Y'all need to proofread, please. Listen, I was just like, when I tell you that took me aback, I said, wait, hold on. Oh, I have my email in the description box, thebrookeashley5@gmail.com. It was a swim forward for me because I said, wait, hold on. That was a mess. The niece was in the comments. Oh yeah, the niece was in the comments. They were going back and forth. Child, you said the way. Oh, y'all better stop playing. The way we all leapt up, honey. You had to lean forward and give a side eye, like, say what now? The Brooke Ashley show turned to the Ellen show. Oh no. This reminds me of Florence, get your money back. Oh, you said the moment Brooke leans in, I know it's gonna get good. We all did that. Look at the screen. Pride's not until June. Oh my gosh, y'all better stop. Y'all are on one today. And you were cutting up too. You were cutting up too in the last live. You had me screaming. I looked at my keyboard to see how close the letters M and B are to each other. Yeah, they're somewhat close, but I guess autocorrect automatically changes it to that. So, oh my gosh. Oh Lord, no. Jay, please. Oh my gosh. She hasn't been back since. Now hold on. If you are still watching this, if you are still watching and you just aren't commenting anymore, please know that you're welcome to comment. But yeah, no, she hasn't come back since. That whole mess happened last month. That was a mess. Lord, and don't even use those initials, please. I'm triggered by those initials. Big child. Don't ask. Okay? Don't ask. Just don't ask. Oh my gosh, please. I said don't say anything, please. Just don't. You said after the stunt she pulled, divorce gate, baby. That's what we call it. Yeah, honey, we all call it divorce gate, honey. Not today, child. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yes, honey, Jennifer Williams. That's it. That's all. That's the only one we acknowledge. That's the only time you can say those initials. I don't know how mm. But she hasn't been back since. Ever since that mess started in the chat, she hasn't been back since. So I don't know if she's unsubscribed. I don't know. She's just watching in the distance. But yeah, a mess. You said, oh yeah, they are your initials too, Jameer. We need Dorothy, hun. Do we need Oh gosh. You said y'all got me blinking through tears. That was a lot. Yeah, honey. Listen. She started up and got on out of here. Woo, woo. Yeah, honey. Y'all had Jameer. Y'all had Jameer. He had to drink. He said he got a drink. He poured a drink after that live. He said he was drinking his drink like this. Hand couldn't even shaky. A mess. Hey, Dogchild99, thank you for the super chat. Brooke, what happened to that TikTok hobosexual? Did he make an update video? Anyone gave into his demands with his I don't want no scrub self? Oh, I saw that he did make an update. He's been getting like death threats and like a whole bunch of people calling him a loser. And I saw that there were brands and companies offering to give him a job, and he was turning them down, saying he doesn't want to work. So I haven't kept up with him. Just a hot, raggedy mess. He's still asking for a good woman to come his way and take him in and take care of him. So a mess. A mess, child. Turning down the jobs is wild. It is wild. Yeah, he's a bum for real. I agree. Yep. You said we don't care. Turning down jobs when you're jobless. It makes no sense. It's just mess. Turning down income. My God, today. Death threats. Oh my gosh. Loser. Absolutely. That live had me heated. I've never been so mad after a live. Death threats and turning down brands. A kept man child. Loser. He needs to put the fries in the bag. And was 27 looking a hard 47. He'll stop asking when his signal goes out permanently. Damn fool. He'd rather starve than have a piece of a job. It's very sad. It's sickening. It's sick. I don't know what's going on, honey. We're in the last days. Yes, I don't know what timeline we're in, honey. A mess. You said that hobosexual can hop on the bus and find Iyanla. I'm so confused by turning down jobs. I am too. You said 27. Who? I will say I'm shocked a woman hasn't picked him up yet. There's usually one pick-me with her cape on at a time like this. I said, I guess the pick-me's are even saying that they won't go for that. Just shameful. You said not the bus. Out here looking for a hospice wife. I saw on the news recently about the so-called older sons living at home, calling themselves stay-at-home sons. I said, that's very sad. This is an epidemic, honey. And you see these grown sons, they've had so many stories about these grown sons living at home with their mom, taking their moms out. Something's in the water. It's horrible. It's just so sad. Turning down what in this economy? I know. Yes, Yana can hold him in her bosom and rock him. A stay-at-home what exactly? I think it's too many eyes on him, so the pick-me's can't date him. Yeah, I feel that way too. I think that it is a little bit of the block is too hot. He went viral, so they'd be too embarrassed to be seen with him. But I'm sure when the hype dies down, they'll probably pick him up before springtime, I guess. There was a stay-at-home son on Jeopardy. What? It's a mess. It's a mess. I'm telling you. It's very demonic. I agree. It's very demonic. You said they want to, but they're waiting in the bushes to snatch him up. Also, he'd make TikToks about it. Yeah, he would. He probably would. He would say, hey, I found me a woman. Here she is. And they'd be embarrassed. Just say you're a bum with no job, sir. I agree. What the hell's a stay-at-home son? I agree. Brittany and Jared broke up again. They'll be back together tomorrow, but he'll break up with her on Friday to be with someone else on Valentine's Day. We don't care about Brittany and Jared. And word on the street is that Brittany was fired from SLC. So allegedly, she won't be coming back to SLC. I have so many questions. I do too. They'll probably put one of those Mr. Potato Head disguises and date him. Not a Mr. Potato Head. No, a lot of them don't have jobs. You said, praise the Lord, finally. Was she really fired, though? That's what the word on the street is. It is gross, and it's sad. Brooke, when you say loser, all I can hear is shady favorite parks. Did you see that Meredith said she's not coming back? Oh, I didn't see that yet. I didn't see her announcement. I'm not surprised, though. I think Meredith could use a break. And somebody leaked the amount that Meredith gets paid for her DJ set. Meredith is out here allegedly charging $65,000 for an appearance. So she's making bank. And you would think that a housewife couldn't charge that much because, like, in the world of fame, they're like C-list at best. And they're saying that allegedly somebody posted up how much she charges for an appearance, and she's charging $65,000. I said, oh, okay. Those are like B-list, A- list numbers. I said, okay. Because I feel like a housewife can charge maybe like 10 to 15 grand for an appearance, but 65 grand for, I'm like, oh, okay. Yes, honey, 65 grand. Plus you have to pay for her makeup. You have to pay for her glam. You have to pay for her glam to be flown out as well. Her travel, her accommodations, a 5-star hotel. So it's like when it's all said and done, you're paying her at least $80,000 for the appearance because she wants her glam paid for, the hotel stay, the flight paid for, her team's flights paid for. So yeah, it's close to like almost $100,000 with all that. Not the big 65. 65K is wild. Yes, honey. Meredith Marks. I still go up for mayor. Okay, Meredith. Yes, 65,000, honey. And now Erica Jane wants to be she's a DJ too now. You said that's insane when the little set I heard wasn't even good. I refuse to believe this. You said, let me go get a turntable, child. I just use my speaker, my Apple Music ad free. She's making bank. Hey, Gemini617, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for always being so proud, Brooke. As a white man myself, never seen diversity until college. I love seeing Black people and people of color thriving. Thank you very much, Gemini. Thank you. Yeah, honey, she's good. That she's charging top dollar. Big Mare is that girl. You said, Meredith, better take this gas card and gone, child. Yeah, you're right. If they're going to pay it, take it. Exactly. Yeah, she has her jewelry. She has the caviar, the jewelry, and the DJ. So she's making good money. She's making great money. So she's going to still see a nice coin with or without the Bravo check. Yeah, Mauricio's a DJ now. Erica's a DJ now. So honey, they want this money, honey. Erica was DJing years back at Coachella. Oh, I don't remember that. Yes, Kyle from Summer House. Yes, Paris Hilton is a DJ now. So it's the newest. I hate to say the newest grift, but I will say I need for my Black girls and guys to be getting this money too. I need us to be out there in the DJ set. Okay. And I need us to be doing that too. Cause I just think that it's really funny how a lot of, are, getting into it and they don't have the passion for it and they're making all this money. So my Black folks, get in on it and make your money too. All right. Okay. Yes. It's the newest podcast and YouTube channel. No shade. No shade. And they're going to pay top dollar. So I need for my Black folks, get into it. Get in the field. Get in the field. And get in the field, honey, please. Yeah, Portia needs to do it. Yeah, you said Cynthia Bailey will be the first one. Riley Burris told Candy she wants to be a DJ, but yeah, Candy wasn't here for because Candy wants her to go and be a lawyer because that's what Riley wanted to do. But I think Riley, capitalize on your newfound fame with the next gen NYC and get into being a DJ, because all these other folks are being DJs. So you get it, and you need to charge top dollar too. Yeah, DJ Richie Sky. Yes. Oh, we love DJ Richie Sky. Shout out to DJ Richie Sky. Love him. Yeah, Kenya should get on it to get in on it. Kenya, if you're listening, Kenya, start being a DJ. It's the newest, I don't want to say grift, but all these housewives are jumping in on it. Come on, Kenya, make that money. And you need to charge top dollar. Do 30, do 75,000 for an appearance. The people love Kenya. I mean, folks are paid. The people love Kenya down. So Kenya, think about it. Think about it. Can you can make that housewives money being a DJ now. DJing is a hard grind, probably easier for celebs. You said Kenya's lazy. I think Jordan from Summer House, Martha's Vineyard is a DJ too. Yes. She is, I believe. Oh yeah, Nick from Love Island is also. You said Eddie Hennessy can do a DJ now. He needs to get on that while Pam Oliver's in the Slammer. Well, hold on now. I think that they both might be in the Slammer. Let's not forget, Eddie wrote that email, so he incriminated both of them. So in my humble opinion, I don't see a world where only one of them gets jail time. I see both of them getting jail time. So also Eddie sent that email. So if anything, he's going to be in that jail. Yeah, I feel the same way. Yeah, Lisa Wu better go scratch a disc, okay? Y'all, you have me yelling. Oh, I love it. I made good money as a DJ. Free drinks, and I played the music I like. I got paid to party. I love that. My job has a whole DJ club. They get to have sets at our company parties. I'm trying to learn by summer. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, yes, please do it. And give us the update. That's awesome. You said Eddie does have time. It's like he was ever at work. DJ twirl on the ones and twos, okay? They're going to be on trial during filming. It would be iconic if they got convicted and sent, oh my gosh. Jesus. That will be sad if that happens and we see that on camera. That will be very sad to watch. DJ club at work sounds so fun. It does. Oh, mine has a DJ club too. We're in Tokyo though, so I don't know what the atmosphere is like. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I know, right? You said, how would that be iconic? You said the word iconic is used so loosely. Jesus, better than boring Toastmasters. Well, I think that Toastmasters is good though. Toastmasters is good because it teaches you public speaking, and that's an awesome skill to have. Sheila's man needs to get on those turntables too. DJ 4 Degrees and DJ Happy Eddie. Well, they should both be DJ 8 Degrees because Eddie has 4 degrees as well. Child, you said DJ Zen Wen, DJ Pam Oliver, DJ Eddie Hennessy. Iconic, no. Tragic, yes. Well, they can be DJ 8 degrees and 16 felonies. Gee, let me go find that DJ Hero game and practice, child. Oh my gosh, y'all better stop. Oh no, DJ Not and DJ Guilty, a duo. Oh my God. Can we get DJ Absidef? DJ Absidef Jenkins, Big Boy Jr. Oh gosh. Where's DJ Dottie? Yes, honey. Come on, Dorothy. Come on to the front. DJ Vindicated. Yes, honey. DJ's Bonnie and Clyde. DJ 67 cards. Oh, my DJ Swan Absidef Jenkins. Oh, goodness. Oh, my God. DJ 225 on the beat, honey. Oh, my DJ DOT. I'd pay $28,000 for that DJ. DJ Thomas Jefferson's concubine. DJ Throat Spray. Yes. Oh my gosh, Dorothy. And when you transition, it's going to be move on for the next thing, Claudia. DJ Amex Platinum, DJ Swan Roan. Oh my gosh. DJ Dominican. Oh, yes, DJ Our Kids Rich too. DJ Black Excellence. DJ 28,000. Oh my gosh. First of all, okay, we have Connor from their burner account. Why would you say that? Jesus. Papooses get him a DJ job too. I know he can't afford 28,000. I'm screaming. DJ DOT remixing. Move along, Claudia. Oh gosh. DJ Mary J. Boots. Not DJ Sheila's Tet, honey. DJ something like him and Tamar. Oh my gosh. You guys better cut it out. I'm not playing with you today. Please go. Oh my gosh. You guys are so silly. Oh my gosh. Y'all better stop this. Oh my God. DJ Colorado Highway and no water. Oh gosh. Let me get that DJ bag, honey. Oh, this is stupid. But who pays him to DJ? Oh my gosh. Y'all are so DJ Mercurial. I am trying not to just burst out in tears right now because you guys have me on the floor, not DJ Stovepipe. Yes, everybody's so creative. DJ Desperado. Oh my gosh. Not Desperado, honey. DJ Next. DJ Hobo. DJ You Can Leave. Oh my gosh. Y'all are too much today. DJ Mangy Cat. Mercurial Nature of Music. Oh gosh. Okay, y'all. DJ Tuna Sub getting the party started right. Oh my gosh. Y'all, we are going to end the live right here. I hope you guys had a good time. Somebody said DJ Upper Poor, DJ Finishing School, DJ Muzzy. Oh my gosh, DJ Connie. Y'all, we're going to end. We are going to end the live right here, y'all. Yes, what a finish. What a finish. DL Jamal isn't coming. We had a wonderful time, y'all. We had a wonderful time, but I'm going to end the live right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation. I know I did. Y'all, if you want to send me an email, if I can give you some advice or anything, feel free. Yeah, we had a good old time today. It was a lot, but you guys were in rare form. We talked about, you're late. The Super Bowl talk was in the beginning. Everything was at the beginning. That was the first 20 minutes of the live. So go back and when you watch the replay, you'll see the Super Bowl talk. And yeah. But guys, I will see you all, Lord willing, for Beverly Hills, the recap. I'm going to be going live tomorrow at 2:15. So look out for that. I will see you all later, and we'll have a good old time, okay? But guys, You guys are always in rare form, and I love it. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Love y'all down, okay? And I will see you all tomorrow, Lord willing. Have a great rest of your night, all right? Bye, guys. And shout out to all my mods. Thank you, Jameer and Ayana, for a great, smooth live chat. We didn't have any trolls for the most part. We had a good old time. So I will see you all later, all right? Thank you, Dorothy, for being the star of today's live. You were such a treat. But a time was had, all right? So bye, guys.